Hey guys, welcome to How We Roll. We're having some Roll20 issues currently. They are suffering a denial of service attack, which means they're getting flooded with spam and junk and stuff that's trying to shut their service down through malicious code. And because of that, we're having issues getting people logged into Roll20. And sadly, we're having issues with getting certain aspects of Roll20 functioning. So we're trying to see if we can overcome that. I don't know whether we're going to be able to or not. I'm already having major issues trying to run it my side. But on their homepage, it says we're actively monitoring a DDoS attack. You may experience issues. Blah blah blah. And yep, we're experiencing issues.
I managed to get to the page and log in.
Let's see here.
You got a D100, Andy?
My biggest problem is it seems to be that the audio is real janky on my side. Like none of the stuff wants to play. So we'll see. Audio is not the most important thing, but it also seems to not like moving between maps and stuff. So we're going to just see how this goes. We're going to try it out. Hopefully we can muddle through this. Spook's in now. Everybody's here. So we'll see how it goes. You know, if there are issues, just understand, as I said, it is Roll20. They have posted about it. And, yeah, DDoSes are not fun. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to make some things happen. Anyways, I am your Game Master Gorbad. Joining us tonight, it is Thursday, which means it is Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Perilous adventures in a dark and perilous universe. We have with us joining me on this rather unpleasant yet fun jaunt through the Empire are our four heroes, starting out with Nat.
Hi, I'm Nat, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to going first. Yeah, I play Kazkaya. She's a dwarven troll slayer. Also, guys, you might want to try to open up your character sheets, because mine took about 5 tries to open.
Oh, yeah? So that's another thing.
Get that going while we're here. That's me. I'm Nat, though, and I play Kazkaya. It's gonna be fun.
I got one open pretty fast, my blank one.
Oh, good.
So that's okay. We'll see. We'll see. All right, next up, we have Shagget.
Hey, I play Nelwick Rattlebone. He's a halfling hunter guy who does the sling stuff. And I had 0 problems with Roll20, so now I'm afraid to do things. Because I opened my character sheet like a half hour ago, and it was all good, so...
Yeah,
you guys got me all paranoid.
Hey, hopefully...
Maybe it's because we're all connecting to the same server.
Right.
We're connecting through Dallas, I think, so...
Oh, yeah, maybe it's a southern thing, because, you know, East Coast all the way, you know?
Right. That's right. We'll see. Also joining us, it's Spook.
Hi guys, I am the Dragon Spooker, and I play Lena, the Initiate of Verona.
Indeed.
She's a human, and she has a giant judge's gavel.
For laying down that sweet justice.
Yes.
And last but not least, we have the Satchmo.
That's me. I'm the Satchmo. Hi, I'm Satchmo. That's me. I'm playing Khazadrin. He's a dwarven dwarf.
of dwarvitudes.
Yeah, well, a shield breaker is basically just a dwarf, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, like it's like if
like the
dwarf
standard
was a class.
dwarf.
Standard issue.
Standard issue dwarf. That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Alrighty. Well, good dealio. So yeah, we're here to play some Warhammer Fantasy. Hopefully, as I said, we are just, if you missed it, if you just come in late, Roll20 is having some issues because of a denial of service attack. We're going to do our best to make this thing work. And we may have to hit it with hammers, kick it, shake it. But hopefully, we'll get it to do its thing. So, yeah. Let's see how that goes. All right. So, Where did we leave off? Well, thus far in this campaign, our heroes went to Pie Week in the Moot, which is like Halfling Shire type land. And they had a wonderful time eating pie and drinking beer and ale and basically having a damn good piss up. But what ended up happening with that whole thing is the area that they were in, a little town called Gipsfell, village called Gipsfell, is famed for some of the best pipeweed you can find in the Empire. And it turned out that a Bretonnian and a couple of dishonorable dwarves that he had hired as lackeys set fire and tried to burn the best crop so that he, in turn, could peddle his Bretonnian pipeweed in its stead. Our heroes figured out what was going on, caught him, brought him to justice, and successfully saved the pipeweed situation going on in Gipsfell. Gipsfell is suffering a little bit from, it's going to be a little bit more impoverished this year, but maybe, just maybe, they can pull through. Won't be the worst thing that happened. Then they traveled northwards on their way away from the Empire, and had some more fun shenanigans. Where they traveled and they got as far as Brandonberry, where they heard the beast of Brandonberry was running amok and killing people and eating all the fowl, and the sheep and all the livestock. And it basically had managed to munch its way through a small child and an elderly gentleman. They got there with the help of a couple of I want to say assistants, but they were really more people that hired them. But they pulled their weight. They did remarkably well, in all honesty.
And we didn't get them killed.
And they survived, which is almost unprecedented. NPCs that didn't get murdered. So that was a good thing. But yep, they traveled there, did a bit of investigating, followed a path into the mountains, a blood trail, and they found a stone troll. They defeated the stone troll. However, once the stone troll was defeated, they were visited upon as some kind of chaos cultist, and some beastmen showed up, who seemed to be very aware that there was a cave troll. Some shenanigans ensued. They killed the beastmen and the individual, but the individual had a rather disturbing, cryptic, and undecipherable message on him.
Also, we found out it's a vegetarian.
That's right. They found out that the stone trolls eat stone. So Wyatt was dragging people off and, gathering up the livestock and all that sort of stuff. They're not entirely sure, but they're pretty sure at this point it wasn't to eat them. But this letter that they found, no one knew what to do with it. So Lena suggested, well, as Nuln is the closest big city and has the grand temple to my religion, Verena, let's go there, because I bet there's somebody there that can read this crazy stuff. And without anything better to do, they were like, okay. So
I said that?
You did. You did.
So I just want to say that, so I was thinking about the last session. We started off trying to deceive the guys from entering the cave by pretending we were like their people being amorous together, right?
There was that, yeah.
But that unintentionally fed into the nature of the guy outside, who was a creepy pervert dude. So when he started playing along with it and flipping the script on us, I know why he flipped the script, but it's still creepy.
Did I neglect to mention any of that in my recap? Yeah.
No, but we were like, we're getting frisky together, and then he's like, oh, can I join? It's like, whoa, hold your horses, man.
Yes,
why are you liking this all?
He's out there like, wait, you're all men? Oh, I thought it was different. I'm coming in.
I was going to say, if you didn't see last week's episode, it was weird, kinky, funny, and absurd all at once. So if you didn't see last week's episode, you need to go watch it. It was a good one.
But it didn't start out. I mean, it was like that was the intention, but we started down that road.
Well, it just
And that's
kind of,
the
they
song.
lent into it without realizing they were leaning into it.
Yes, we did.
And it was like,
Well, we didn't know he worshipped the horny god.
yeah, they're pretty sure that this chaos
Okay, but
dude
who doesn't worship Slanesh?
was,
I mean,
was a
both hands if you worship Slanesh.
Because Slanesh in chaos, the 4 chaos powers.
He's
Or
the
the,
fun
Oh.
one.
he's the
Okay.
fun one. He's the into every kind of depravity, animal, vegetable,
God,
or mineral.
yes.
He will do
Yes.
anything to anything, and
He doesn't kink shame, and he's
that's
horny
kind
on
of how it
main.
is, So when dealing
He
with one
once
of those
broke off one of
worshippers-
Korn's horns to use as a butt plug. We love him.
So, when you're dealing with those people, and what's worse is you don't realize you're dealing with those people, when you start saying, oh, it's just me and someone, and we snuck into this cave to kind of
Debauchery.
do some debauchery, he's like, ooh, can I play? And at that point, everything went downhill very, very quickly.
I mean, I'll be honest, Gore. Before the dots got connected, I was like, "Oh, what's Gore doing? He's just messing with us. We're just playing along
I
with it."
thought he
Oh,
was.
sorry.
And
No,
it's like, no, there's a reason.
it was a very real thing.
Yeah. I was like, Gore, where are you going with this, man?
So,
TM.
hey, you lent into it. It's your fault.
It was me.
I hold myself harmless.
It's
But
hard
in
to
any
separate. It's hard to separate player worship from character worship. You know.
All I'm saying is Slanesh was real. Just saying, out of all of them.
Just saying, if
Just saying.
Slanesh was an actual
Just
cult,
saying.
that-
What are your other choices? Murderous, just murderous, psychopathic tendencies.
Mhm.
Pus, disease, and all
Yeah,
kinds
that
of
one's not great.
pestilence.
That one's not great.
And
Weird mutations and strange
schemes
things.
and yeah.
Coming up
Or-
with yeah.
Debauchery, overabundance of sick, twisted pleasure. I mean,
Or you could side with, like, I don't know, a paranoid group of straight edge losers.
Arkansas said, advert disembodied voice. Worship Slanesh. Sometimes a slash is just necessary. Hey, you should join the Chaos Powers marketing team. That would work.
Yeah.
That's a great marketing line for them. I mean, Korn's got blood for the blood god. Clearly, he didn't
Yeah.
hire a very good marketer. Because that's.
But
kind
it
of
has a
little-
nice ring to it, you know? It has a very
It's punchy
authoritarian...
and to the
like-
point. Blood for
Yeah.
the blood god. I mean, hey, there's
I mean, Slanesh has a bloody butt plug.
yeah, there are tons of metal bands out there wanting to record a song called "Blood for the Blood God."
It's-
actually has
It's
been done.
unsure as to where the blood is coming from
Right.
with that horn.
Slanesh doesn't care.
Slanesh doesn't care.
I actually do have recorded in MP3 format the one version of Blood for the Blood God that was ever actually recorded by a metal band for Games Workshop. It was
Cool.
never officially released. However, on a particular issue of White Dwarf magazine, it was published as basically it was like a vinyl single, but instead of being on vinyl, it was on like floppy paper stuff. And after you played it about 4 times, you couldn't play it anymore because it wore it out. It was almost like the Snapchat of records. It was designed to be played a few times and then gone forevermore.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I actually do I still have that? Do I
Well,
have it?
while Gore ruminates on that, chat, do you have a favorite chaos god that you like to worship?
Out of the 4?
Out of what we just mentioned, let us know.
I'm going to look and see if I have it. If I have it, I may play it. Let's see. I know I had it at one point.
Yeah, and times I remember those too. Those like flimsy vinyl things that worked but kind of didn't.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't actual plastic. They were like floppy cellophane
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
And they were just not meant to last, right? They were like meant to Here, listen to it a few times, and then... And this is very authentic, because it still has the crackles and everything attached to it. Let's see.
Bloodbender, there's Korn, the god of murder, combat, and bloodshed. There's Slanesh, the god of excess and pleasure and creepiness. There's the Eldritch Horror, Tzeentch, right? Which is all about
Tzeentch, yep.
machinations and schemes.
Oh god, he's cool. I like him a
pretty
lot.
But he's kind of like an abstract chaos god. He's not. He's a little nebulous.
He's a little less hands-on.
And then there's Nurgle, Papa Nurgle, good old disease, pestilence,
Good old
decay,
Papa Nurgle.
and stagnation.
Gotta love that.
They
Very
all
pussy.
hate each other.
Yeah.
Media backup. Here we go. God, I gotta remember what band it was. Who recorded it? Who recorded?
So Junk is a Cornite.
Oh, that's
I think
the
he
opposite
meant
of me.
literally corn because he's junk.
Yeah, because he's junk farmer.
True.
Which is ironic because if any of them would be farmers, it would be Slanesh because Slanesh is like enjoying the things that we have instead of Korn who is destroying it. But that would be a
Sabbath.
junk
There we are.
farmer. So it checks out.
Do I have it? Do I have it? Say B.
Yeah, Blood, I think you would like Tzeentch the most.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Bloodbender's absolutely
Yeah, Blood's a Zinchite. Yeah, 100%. What about you guys? Huh?
They really hate when you split the rope, you know? So you'd have to pick one, and that makes it difficult. Because I have two favorites.
I have it.
And they're obvious.
I actually have it. All right, I'm gonna play this, guys. This is your Christmas gift from me. This is a band called Sabbat playing "Blood for the Blood God." This is a literal Warhammer Fantasy roleplay metal song that was recorded. Check it out. Crackles and all. Yes, it is thrash.
Once mighty cities now crumble and turn to sand. It's our people's land. Infinite wisdom and God-given right to ease genetic scientists for new life. Yet these powerful beings could never have known their means of destruction were already shown. name, my icy breath. Feel the power, a deadly chill. When I say die, then die you will. It's out the fight, it's the hell, back the king of woe. Shudder and shatter, an entity overload. New population of imagination, that is an entity, walking creation. Shout in darkness, they silently wins. Out in the days till the blood got a waste. Out the beauty of the white night, new kingdom born, right up the fight. Shout down the wall, no liberate. The free and conquer domination. But there's no thing that is free. They think it all a lovely yes. We have now the sovereign knives. They have to take your worthless lies.
Okay, there you go. When the Warhammer strikes. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So, listen. I am not artistic like Satch is, or like Gorbet can be. But I felt with that like I do when I go to a Guggenheim museum and see minimalist art, and it's just like a circle with a dot on it.
I can explain that one too. I can explain that too.
Like I'm not artistic, but I feel I could sing that way. So I kind of regret not being born earlier in time, so I could have been that. You know, like it doesn't.
Black metal was a weird movement, especially with the Then it was because they formed from a break in Hydra, it looks like, and Andy Sneap is a really good guitarist. So like you have to pay attention to like.
I mean, you just gotta look back.
Oh,
at the
you're
time.
fine. Mumble rappers are really big right now. You can totally
just
do that.
get a tattoo on your face.
I can't.
Just get a
rap.
tattoo.
No,
Neither can they.
I know,
They just
but,
mumble. Have
No,
you
but-
ever? What's the guy who like?
no.
But it was
Whispers
Warhammer. It was
everything?
the White Dwarf, White Dwarf magazine '95. You got the flex disc included, and it was just at the time so badass. Like
I just the death metal or whatever you call it. It just doesn't.
Well, this is
fit with
black
me.
metal. Black metal's a
metal,
little
okay.
different.
But
Sure.
Because like black metal was made for the purpose of being satanic, actually.
right. So for
fun.
those that
Okay.
couldn't,
I didn't know that.
for those
Sure.
that couldn't
More power
follow
to them.
that, basically, here's what it says. It says, "Once the mighty cities now crumbled and turned to sand, here dwell the old Slan. Infinite wisdom, a God-given right to those genetic scientists forming new life. Yet these powerful beings could never have known their seeds of destruction were already sown. So how the void gates that held back the chaos foe shuddered and shattered an entropy overload, spewed forth creatures, obscene machinations, malicious entities, warping creations, those shuddered in darkness that silently wait, courtesy in the days that the blood god awakes." And so,
Blood for the blood god.
and then like my favorite part is when it talks about the orcs and goblins, where it says, "From their holes and caverns creep 10 million orc and goblin feet. With hungry hearts and sharpened knives, they come to take your worthless lives." So clearly, a lyrical genius wrote this stuff.
It's so good.
I
It's so
actually
good.
like those lyrics. I just
It's so good. Well, it's for
What?
contradiction.
In
And,
the
like-
lyrics,
Die, chaos claims thee.
The screaming's actually really freaking hard.
first
Like
of
doing
all,
it right.
the song is how long? It's like 6
7
minutes.
and a half. It's like 7 minutes. Yeah.
So there's one part where it's like the lyrics literally say the call to arms, blood for the blood god, etc. And then it's like repeat the first verse.
Yes, because he
first
just
chorus,
goes blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the god.
repeat first verse, first chorus, and call to arms. And I'm like, that's why I was looking so confused to everybody watching, because I was like, where are they? I'm like staring at the lyrics right in front of me, and I couldn't figure out what
man.
they were saying.
So there you go. That's
Yep.
that was Blood for the Blood God. That was something that most of you would have never known existed or ever have heard.
I want to go. I want to go back to the
sick, twisted depravities of keeping such random crap on my hard drive. So that we
I
go.
wonder when my band friends are playing next, so I can go thrash because that was fun and I miss it.
Thrash is fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I was too.
I want Taylor Swift to re-record this and do a cover.
Yeah.
I want
make
Taylor
it a hit.
Swift's cover of Blood for the Blood
What
God.
would she would call it her what era? You know,
A
you
thrash
said
era.
something
The
where
thrash
something
era.
was her emo era or something, and it's just like that wasn't emo at all. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, didn't she have that freaking song Bad
Cher,
Blood?
yeah, there you
She
go.
could just like make that with the lyrics of this.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to mosh with Satch one day.
I
There
am
you go.
open to it. Find a show in the Detroit area. I will meet you there.
Either
and punch
that
you in the
or
face.
we'll play it when we do Harry Roll Con, and you can all. We'll
Oh yeah,
create a
Harry
mosh
Roll
pit.
Con.
make a mosh
Yeah, no, I can do this. I can arrange for this.
All right. Well, we're here to actually play some role-playing games.
Oh yeah.
We might get around to it. I mean, it's the last show before Christmas. We're not officially doing a Christmas episode because we were going to do one, but I just did not have the time to put it all together. So I'm going to keep it up my sleeve for another time. But
I kind of want them to know what we were gonna do. 'Cause
Okay.
it's awesome.
So
But
we were gonna
If you want to
play-
keep up your sleeve, we can.
yeah,
make
we
your
were
call.
gonna play a little. We're gonna do a little one shot called Kobold Alone, where our heroes are kobolds, and they basically there's a kobold raid going on. All the kobolds in the tribe are leaving to go on this raid. Our heroes, kobolds, wake up and they've overslept and they're left in the cave all by themselves. And a couple of really big, bad, nasty orcs show up to try to rob the kobold cave, and guess what? Our kobold, aka Kevin's, have to defend it. And that was going to be the one shot, but we just never. I did, with it being that basically as of today, I'm off work. My workload was just so intense the last 3 days, I just never got round to it. So we're going to just play this instead and run with what I already had planned. So there we go. Alrighty, we've had the recap, so let's get into it. Let me go ahead and pull these curtains back, and we can start playing some Warhammer. Okay, so you guys, we'll kind of fast forward just a wee bit. So you had,
Sorry, I just understood the pun in Rice Cerrone's name.
Rice-a-bruni. Okay, so you guys want to head to Nuln. Well, you can get to Nuln. The easiest way to get to Nuln from Brandonberry is to go up the River Aver.
Let's go, Brandon.
That's the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You are able to secure passage on a passing by merchant who, for 6 silver pieces apiece, will take you all the way to Nuln. He says that we're going to have to do a couple of stops along the way. One kind of short, one will be a day or two, but I'll have you there inside of 10 days or so. It's really the quickest way you're going to get there. And as I said, 6 silver apiece. It's a bargain. That includes your food, that includes your drink, and an uncomfortable place to sleep on a fairly suspect river barge. But hey, I digress. It's as good as it's going to get for you guys, just for a little bit. So we're going to have you sailing up the river. Let's go to the Nuln area, and we'll show everybody where you guys are as you're heading
Nuln.
towards Nuln.
Oh, no.
Nuln, L-N-U-L-N. Okay, so
Gnome.
so what is Nuln? Well, Nuln is probably the second most
It's a
large city in the Empire.
I was gonna say it's a 6-drawer chest from IKEA,
Right.
but
I believe it.
Probably about 6 days, 5 or 6 days into your travels, your river captain informs you that he has business at the village of Eschendorf. He says that basically we need to stop off here for a day or two. I've got business here in town. At that point, you guys are not honestly unhappy with that concept because sleeping on hard wooden boat floors isn't the most comfortable, especially when the boat is like... You're on the river, so it's not exactly rocking too bad, but again, this is not the greatest barge in the world. There have been numerous nights where you've been told you have to hurry up and wake up and grab a bucket and help wash out some of the overflow of the water that's leaking in. He promises he's going to make repairs at Eschendorf as well. And from Eschendorf, it really isn't that much further on to the capital city of Nuln. So, a day or two respite here is not the worst thing that could happen to you guys. So we're going to go ahead and let you venture.
Can you pronounce this place here?
Which one?
This one.
Eschendorf?
Eschendorf?
Oh.
Brondorf? Zecker?
Oh,
over here.
Winkelhausen.
It's Winkelhausen.
It's Winkelhausen.
Winkelhausen?
Winkelhausen.
I wanted to
The
hear you say
beautiful
it.
fields, the beautiful golden fields of Winkelhausen.
Oh yeah, but you're not. But you're not going to Winkelhausen. You're going
we're
to
gonna
Eschendorf
skip
and then
Nuln.
on to Nuln.
Okay,
And
guys.
go right to Winkelhausen.
Yeah.
We're gonna head there. That's our new
When we get to
adventure.
Nuln, we don't want to do anything in Nuln. We want to travel south to Wanfurt, and then once we get to
Gotta
Wanfurt,
go to Wanford.
we want to head
Yeah, we're
to
gonna go to Wayport,
Urshel,
stop by
and from-
Arsehole, and go to
to Winkelhausen.
Winkelhausen.
And when you get to Winkelhausen, you will find it is the most unremarkable place you have ever been.
Yeah, if you look at it that way.
It can't be any worse than worst time.
So you're saying there's 3 buildings and a lot of fields.
That was kind of like grip feel.
Okay.
Okay.
Feel. Okay.
So yeah, you guys, you basically moor up
Field to Winkelhausen.
Winkelhausen. Yeah, you moor up on the docks of Eschendorf. Eschendorf is not a big place at all. It is a small riverside village that has maybe a dozen or so buildings and one large manor house. Fortunately, from the dock, you can see that there is, in fact, a tavern.
Hey.
So at least there's the promise of that. It's the Averand Tavern, which it basically means Averside Tavern. Other than that, you can see a handful of houses, a big mansion, and forest, kind of to the north of it. There is also a road that travels north and south. A huge stone bridge crosses the river. Unlike the last town you were in, the stone bridge is intact. And is quite robust. But I digress. It is quite a pleasant little town. The last town that you were in, when you were in Brandenbury, of course, some of the buildings were burnt down. There was still this air of, yeah, we just kind of went through a big battle not too long ago, and no one really wants to be here. Those that are here are all like hardened, stubborn folk that just refuse to quit. This is a little more tranquil. It's got a pleasant vibe to it. You can see children fishing with their little rods off the bank. You can kind of hear pleasant talking and merriment coming from the town to indicate that this area here at least has experienced lighter times of late.
What is the general spread of the genetics? Like, it's mostly humans, still a lot of halflings.
You are far. Yeah, you have left the moot. You are in.
We're okay.
Yeah, you are.
The
You are
Empire.
now in the Empire, and this is an Empire province. So everybody here is human.
Yay! Everyone's gonna be looking at me now. And us, actually. We're a bunch of weirdos.
we have one human lady.
Not me.
No one's going to be looking at her in her regular plain dress that isn't,
With a giant fuck off
gorgeous
gavel.
with a giant fuck off gavel. Yeah.
This building right here is the Averand, the tavern. And as I said, kind of glancing off from the dock, over here you can see a very large 3-story, well, it's 2-story mansion, but it has a tower that has like a 3rd story to it. It has a wall, solid wall around the perimeter, and a large iron gate. The architecture here is all pretty much the same, although someone clearly put a little more effort into the big house.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off with my gear and walk. I guess you said this is the tavern?
Yes.
This one?
As you do so, a small child that is fishing about here
Oh, God.
pulls up his rod and rushes kind of like onto the road and down the street, glancing
okay.
at you numerous times as he does so, clearly indicating to you, yeah, he's kind of alerting people to the fact that we just pulled up. We disembarked.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's just, I guess you get used to it, and then you forget that you're used to it after a while. It's comfortable in the moot. Well, on to the alehouse, I suppose.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something that I would understand more.
Oh no, it's just bunch of people new in town. Probably getting something to take advantage of that, so put new money in town and all. Don't reckon there's a place I could get this fitted.
Just for clarification, it's kind of like dusk when you arrive. Like, it's just starting to get dark. You still got plenty of daylight right now, but it's just beginning to darken up, you know.
You guys coming? I'm gonna look back to the ladies.
They do.
Yes, follow.
There's only a lady. Isn't there?
No,
I mean, the troll hunter is also a...
Oh, that's
I
right. The
guess
troll
so, I
hunter
count?
is a female lady. Sorry, I meant lady in the general sense of the word. You mean?
Oh, I was talking.
I would
is
say
also
Lena
a
is a
lady.
lady.
Kazkaya is a lady too. Well, yeah, lady.
Kazkaya is female.
Troll
Let's
hunter.
be real. There's no lady about.
There's nothing ladylike about Kazkaya.
Well, I was just being my halfling little self and being nice to
Cool beans.
Kazkaya, you know, even though she's not
Alrighty.
graceful at all.
Okay, so yeah, you will
Badass,
make
though,
yourself to the Averand.
Ladies seem to be badass.
Averand, gonna drink this place empty.
And why not? All right, let me
Horsey.
move you guys into the Averand.
He's wearing a fancy purple suit.
My biggest fear is Gore is going to eventually have a tavern where there isn't a table with enough chairs, and we're going to have to ask someone to move.
Right.
Well, you know, that's he did that, but
Oh yeah.
we made him move a chair, and he hated moving because he moved it on the wrong layer, right? So,
Yeah.
So now he's just like, fuck this. You always have a table, always with enough seats.
Okay. So you guys walk into the Averand Tavern. There's like a little foyer area. To your right, you can see stairs that lead up to the promise of possible rooms. Immediately to your left, there's a table where two individuals are sitting down intensely playing a game of chance against each other. And then there's an open door that leads into the main tap room itself, to where you can hear conversation, merriment, and there's a whiff of delectable delights wafting through the door in your direction.
I don't need much more convincing than that, so I'm going in.
All right. As soon as you walk in, they all kind of look and smile at you with really big smiles. They're like,
Oh God, I've seen this movie.
Oh, this is creepy.
When I give them this dwarven frown right back.
this gentleman here, this older gentleman says, "Oh, how blessed we are to have two dwarves enter our tavern. This is fantastic. Wunderbar. Please, let us buy you a Drinkenstein."
Why are they screaming?
Barkeep, Gretchen, my dear, fetch a round of drinks for my new dwarven friend and his child and whoever else is with his party.
Not a child. The kid looked at me outside, but I'm not a cop. I'm an adult. I'm legal adult. Drink.
They weren't going
I am
down with
sorry.
hold you.
I did not mean to offend you. You are a moot folk, yeah?
Yes, that's me. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Then please, enjoy a drink on my behalf.
I'm gonna whisper to Kazkaya, why does he seem scared?
I don't much understand these folks, so can we go for a drink?
Yeah, I mean,
The best way to understand.
Considering you're gonna feel two little hands pushing your lower back.
Yeah, I'll proceed over here to this one by the fireplace
okay,
because I want to look at the fire.
You do so, the large and kind of foreboding woman behind the bar says,
Oh jeez.
she's about 6'2", long black hair, very large, kind of strong-looking woman.
Oh yes.
She says,
I mean,
our finest table is available for you. Please help yourselves. Take a seat. Warm your bones from the fire. We understand that you came via river. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
excellent. You are no doubt here for some of our famed venison and apple sausage, of which I have a huge platter right here ready to serve you.
They're
Would you
creeping
perhaps
me out.
like some of our finest ale as well? Haha.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, we do indeed have some mead. I have bottles of mead.
Yes.
Shall I bring one to
Mead?
your table?
Yes.
Okay. She.
I look really excitedly at Nelwick.
So she brings a whole bottle of mead and puts it down on the table, and then she brings a huge plate of steaming sausage, with a large chunk of bread off to the side, some fresh churned butter, and sits it down. She says, "This sausage is freshly made and is quite famed. People will travel all the way from Nuln for this sausage. I hope you enjoy." That is quite tremendous hair you have, my dear. How do you get it standing up so straight and erect?
animal fat mostly. Are you under duress?
Blink twice for yes.
Under duress? Whatever do you mean?
Well,
No,
you
no.
seem to be wearing one, but
This is quite a pleasant small tavern on the edge of the River Ava. We are glad to see diversity here in this town. It has been a while since we have had dwarven brethren, and we are excited that you are here. Please don't smash the place up.
oh.
Kazadrin, why are you laughing like that? That's scaring me more than she is.
Because it's happened multiple times.
You know, what's going on?
If the sausage is not to your liking, please let me know, and I will do whatever it takes to make you happy.
They are scared. Are you scared of? You don't have to be afraid of them.
Well, her, and I'm going to point at Kaskaya.
Cascade's nice.
We are not
not trying to be
afraid.
mean,
No. We are happy and welcoming of such, of dwarven folk. You are most welcome here. Please, eat your fill. Drink all you can. There would be no charge.
I'm not about to take advantage of fine service. That would be a little dishonorable.
What is happening?
As you say dishonorable, you see Keskaya's hand, which is like on a cup, like let go of the cup and pull back, like, damn.
Can I look at the food and make sure it's not like one pig or anything?
Well, I was about to say, Nelwick, can you make
you've
sure
got,
this is not
six
people?
six large, still attached like bratwurst type links that are freshly cooked, smell delicious. They're still like popping and sizzling as the juices roll around inside underneath the skin. Some freshly baked bread, nice freshly churned butter. I mean, it all looks delicious.
Is it people? Is there any way to figure that out?
What does people sausage look like that makes
I
it
don't know.
discernible from regular
In general, it looks kind of like a pork sausage. They have similar quality, but
Bullshit.
Oh yeah,
you're not
see,
gonna
the
know.
resident cannibal knows.
I have to leave.
Yeah, it's Soylent Green. Either we're in Soylent Green or we're in Midsommar. That's what we're doing.
Look, when Slanesh tells you to eat.
So is everybody else in the tavern human?
Yes, everybody else is human. There are no other. There are
Oh,
no
is it
elves. There are
dwarf
no
meat?
halflings. There are no dwarves. They're all.
They're
human.
all They're all food.
Oh no, you'd know if it was dwarf meat. Only trolls would be able to eat it.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a link of the sausage and nibble.
Okay. The barkeep looks eagerly to make sure that it is met with a pleasant response.
I go like,
She's like,
good.
I'm gonna jokingly stand up.
so
I'm gonna
glad you
stand up and
approve.
look at him and go. I'm gonna stand up, look at him, and go, "Not good enough," and just see what she says.
okay, you like literally notice a imagery of like concern and worry and almost verge of terror goes across her face. She says, "If it is not your liking, I can
No.
fix
See,
something else."
we haven't paid you yet. You said it was on the house. I don't believe in such things. Here, I'm gonna dig around in my coin purse and pull out a couple of silver and hand them over.
Okay, she says, you really, you do not have to. We are quite happy here to, provide all you would like for, nothing more than, the pleasantries of your company and sheer courtesy.
And
That's
courtesy
hardly fair.
is shared, which makes this necessary. And I'm gonna hand over the 2 coins.
Thank you so very much.
I'll be very disappointed if you don't take my money.
I would not want to upset you in any way. By all means, just if
What
there's
is
anything else I
happening?
can do for you, please just let me know. My name is Gretchen Getrick, and this is my establishment. There are rooms if you are staying for more than this evening. I could provide you with a room. Any room, really. Even any that you would particularly like. I'm sure that any current residents will happily move.
I'm gonna push the ale that Cascaya is drinking towards her and urge her to like drink it all, like right now.
Done. Absolutely done.
Chug,
You
chug,
And
don't
then
have
I'm gonna
to.
say,
chug,
"Oh,
chug,
I'll get
chug."
you another," and I'm gonna pick it up, the cup, and run over here to this lady,
Okay.
and I'm going to get as close as I can. I'm gonna gesture her over to me, and I'm gonna.
Okay, she'll kind of like
quietly-
lean in with a hesitant smile on her face that clearly is put there through fear and duress rather than general happiness.
You seem very uncomfortable.
Why would you say that? We're very happy to entertain your two friends. I'm glad they are here.
I believe you, but it's okay. I know dwarves can be kind of scary.
Give me a charm roll, if you would.
Yeah!
Yes!
Nina Charm!
Classic Lena charm.
You're being that you're human and a priestess of Werner, I'll give you a plus 20 on the charm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Verna is actually very well received in nice. In Nuln and the surrounding areas. In fact, it's probably predominantly the main religion that is worshipped in this region. So being a priestess offers you certain charismatic benefits. He says, your friends, are they quick to anger?
Oh no, they're
Only
they're very even-tempered. I mean, as far as dwarves go, but
he says, well, what does that mean? The last two dwarves that came in
no,
here.
they would never. It would go against their honor code to harm anyone.
At this point, you see her like rub her hand across the bar. She says, "Yes, the last two dwarves that came. Well, as you can see, we have this beautiful, nice new cherry wood bar.
Yeah, it's lovely.
The previous one 2 weeks ago was oaken. But
Oh,
the dwarves got rather drunk and challenged the tavern to a fight, and all hell broke loose, and they smashed up the bar, several tables, put 2 or 3 of our patrons into their beds for many days of rest. It was quite disturbing."
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about. See that one? I'm gonna kind of gesture backwards at Kazkaya. That's a troll slayer, and she only fights stuff like trolls, like big. You wouldn't. Nobody in here would be a challenge for her, and that's all she fights.
Nobody was a challenge for those that came here before. There were 2 of them. And
Yeah,
they were
but see, she would only fight things that were a challenge.
They came here and said that they were going to Pie Week, and that they were traveling to the moot, and they demanded our finest pies. We did not have any pies on the menu, and they got most angry. And then everything kind of turned into an absolute catastrophe.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is going to make things better or worse. But they were punished.
They were punished for this action? Somebody held them accountable? Oh,
Yes. Verna would they did a great injustice to you here, and Verna saw them punished.
oh, well, praise be to Verna for her swift and just retribution for such wicked acts.
Yes. And you don't need to worry about my friends here, because they were Verna's sword. They were swift with the justice of Verna. So you can relax, okay? I promise they won't destroy anything in here. They won't get rowdy.
But
It'll be okay. If anything were to threaten you here, we would take whatever's threatening you here and we would go with it, and it wouldn't destroy your bar, okay? It's gonna be okay. Just calm down.
This is quite relieving to hear, but you said if there was anything threatening on us, you would deal with it. Is that true?
Of course.
Well, we do have another problem here.
More dwarves?
No, not dwarves. Something very different. Here in Eschendorf, just here lately, we have had a bit of an issue. Since the mayor decided to go... Well, decided may not be correctly the word. I believe he was summoned to Mittenheim.
Oh.
But shortly after he left, we have had a bit of a problem, and he is not here to solve the issue or tell us what to do. And it is quite a disturbing fact. Perhaps you and your not quite so violent dwarven friends would be willing to assist us. I'm sure that we could write you a promissory note in the mayor's name for services rendered.
Oh, well, I'll need to consult with my friends, but I'm sure that they would never leave you in a bind. I'm sure we should be here long enough to help you at least.
Oh, well, I'm sure it won't take you long, especially dwarves. I've seen what dwarves can do. They are most violent and very good at destroying things.
Well, if it's warranted, I mean, Verna would never allow anything unwarranted.
Well, perhaps talk to your stout friends and see if they would be willing to help this little hamlet. And if they are, let me know, and I will burden you with the tale and the details of this unpleasant situation.
Oh, okay. Could you? And I'm gonna enter the stand for more of the ale for Kaskaya.
Oh yeah, she'll happily put another tray on the table and load it back up with more flagons of ale, and remind you that if you need any more sausage or whatever, just let her know, and she's got, more sausage on the platter to put out.
All right, and before I turn around and leave, I'm just gonna be like, so breathe.
She does seem noticeably more at ease at this point. Now she knows that A, there's a priestess of Verna in the place, and B, she has reassurance that the dwarves that are with you are not necessarily psychopathic, which is a good thing.
Well, I didn't say that. No.
I was going to say that might be incorrect assumptions
So-
here.
As Lena sits down, you're just gonna hear Nellick say with a mouthful of like sausage, "This is really good. Better than that river crap we've been eating for the past several days."
Oh yeah, better than hardtack
It's
for
probably
sure.
halfling. Anyway,
What? Wait, what?
I mean, cooked by halflings. Cooked by halflings.
What?
so
What? Oh, you're
who
joking.
wants to help again?
Can we eat first?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I mean, help again, Lena?
You said that was halfling. I'm gonna reach over and grab him.
I glower at you from across the...
This tastes
Inmate.
This tastes better than you know.
I'm gonna push all of the flagons over to Kaskaya. So,
Kaskaya is going to
There's-
start downing them.
there's a bit of bother here in this town, and I thought we could help them out before we leave.
What was that?
Yeah, I heard that. What was that? I'm gonna tilt my head in my seat, look around.
Okay.
Well, they need help, and normally their mayor would take care of it, but he was summoned to Middenheim. And, well, they know how capable dwarves are. So,
Yeah, they do.
I thought it would be nice if we could, bank a little karma with Verna while we're here.
Right, so what do you need us to do?
I'm gonna turn around and wave at Gretchen.
Okay. She finishes pouring a drink for one of the patrons, and then comes and stands next to you, rather awkwardly. She says, So we have had a bit of a problem for the last 4 or 5 days. You see, there has been an issue where something has been kind of happening here in town, and we are not sure how to deal with it.
Is that what I'm hearing right now? That
Is that sound? Is that?
howling, screaming?
It's kind of like a oh.
I do not hear anything.
I don't either.
What are you
Do I
referring
have
to?
something to
Okay, it's not just me, right, Satch?
Yeah, no, I'm hearing something too. Every once in a while, it sounds kind of like a guy getting attacked by an alligator or shot with an arrow.
Or
going,
yeah,
"Ah!"
yeah.
I don't hear that.
did not
I
hear
don't
that,
either.
but
What?
Y'all are making
You guys
a
are
big
fucking with
question
us,
mark.
right?
I do not know.
Gore, you're messing with us.
She's just
aren't
looking
you?
at you. She's looks rather clueless. She says, no,
It's like a Turn the sound.
I don't
Far
even
away.
hear tavern sounds.
It's like a turn the sound.
I am so glad right now that Satch also hears it, because I would otherwise feel so put out.
I definitely don't hear
I don't hear it.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, she looks at you rather strangely. She says, anyway, I digress. You see, Mayor Hansel has a particular fondness for a certain type of breed of hunting dog. In his absence, his manservant allowed the dogs to escape. And, well, he is most distressed at the fact that they are running amok, and we are worried that they will not be successfully returned before the mayor arrives back, and he is going to be in an awful temper when he finds that his beautiful stock dogs are missing. We would just like somebody to search the local area and round them up. We have looked, but we are simple fishermen and villagers that none of us... We had hoped that perhaps a good tracker or a hunter might come by, but we have not had anybody in the last 2 weeks that fits that description. Maybe you have that skill? Yes?
How many are missing?
He had about 5 of them.
5?
As many as 5, yeah. But I digress. They have disappeared, and we need them found. We do not know what has happened to them. You see, Mayor Heinzel, while he is a very just man, he does prize his wolfhounds so incredibly highly. And I'm sure it will not go well for the whole village if he comes back and finds that they are missing, and we did nothing to find them.
And where were they being kept? Within the walls of that mansion up the hill? Or?
Yes, they were obviously they dwelled at his establishment, but one day apparently the gate was left undone, and they came out, and well, a neighborhood fox allegedly was roaming around the grounds, trying to lay hands on some of the chicken, and the wolfhounds caught the scent of the fox and charged out of the gate violently and aggressively. And when they did so, they disappeared, and unfortunately since then we have not found the dogs since then. They have not come back, and it has been several days.
Okay. What is in the woods back there? Is that anything dangerous or that we should be aware of?
Well, I don't know
Standard
about
fare,
dangerous. I mean, there are
beastmen,
deer,
wolves,
wild boar,
trolls.
We have not been bothered with such creatures since the war. It has been most quiet. From time to time, people venture into the woods and hunt rabbit and, dare I say, venison. That's where the deliciousness comes from for the sausage. But, of course, any dark and dense wood would have its natural dangers, but none more so than any other.
Any bodies of water in the woods? So that would help with the direction. Like, they would most likely stick by the river from the water.
No, the river Ava, of course, runs next to the village, but
sure.
No, there are no. I mean, I myself do not venture into the woods. Perhaps there is some ponds or something
Sure,
like that.
course.
But
Yeah. I'm gonna look out one of these windows.
which one?
The one right here, obviously. I mean,
Like you're gonna just
Climb
like
over
try to.
Prince.
to see, like, you said it was getting dark. I just
Yeah.
want to see how dark it really looks. right
Now it's getting kind of like, I mean, you can see, and
Yeah.
and from here you can see the river, and there's moonlight kind of glowing on the river, so you can kind of see the shininess of the water. But it is getting quite dark.
Can you find the puppies, Nelwick? Please?
Oh, I guess we just follow that sound that we all can hear, right?
I'm gonna look at Lena's pleading eyes and be like, yes, I can try. And I'm gonna scooch off the chair with the intention to go like right away.
Okay.
I'm gonna straighten my clothes, look at everyone and be like, well, you can come if you want. I'm gonna turn on my heels and be like, I will see if I can find at least some evidence of where they possibly went.
Right.
I'm gonna go with him.
At this point, a middle-aged gentleman comes flabbergasted into the tavern and very loudly proclaims, "It's happened again! It has happened again! Another one! Another one has been taken! Ripped to shreds, I tell you! Ripped to shreds!"
Ah, Jesus.
Everything has gone like remarkably quiet.
What?
What are you talking about? He says, that's 3 nights in a row. 3 nights. One has been taken, ripped apart, destroyed, torn to pieces.
Like a book or...
One of my lambs.
Oh.
I am a sheep farmer. Before, 3 nights ago, I had 6 lambs, a dozen ewes, and 3 rams. I am down to only 2 lambs. Something is coming and taking them. Something in the dark, something in the night.
Oh God, is it another stone troll? What is going on?
No, this is no troll. I have seen them. It is a pack of wolves, large, grotesque, hideous wolves. They come rushing out of the woods into my fields and attack my lambs. The poor lambs are not fast enough. The ewes and the rams, they run, but the lambs are always caught. Whichever one is the slowest, they grab it, tear it limb from limb.
Oh, okay. Brotato, you're getting a little too... Wolves? These aren't the hunting... The dogs from the mayor, right? They're not...
The mayor's dogs are wolfhounds, not wolves. These are no wolfhounds. These are far larger, far more grotesque. They are wolves, possibly even dire wolves. I have seen them reaching out from the woods. There are 5 of them.
Oh, there are 5. Okay. What a coincidence.
He says, now I come to mention it. There were 5 that I saw. Dark horse, thanks to the cheer. But in the dark, on the edge of the forest, there was those eyes, glowing eyes, almost as if it was observing what was going on. Demonic, evil eyes.
Oh, another chaos cultist. Okay.
And then he said something about a threesome. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, sounds about right.
No, he says, yes, there were 5 wolves that attacked my sheep, but there was something watching, something in the dark, something that seemed more sinister.
And all you saw were eyes, sir. Do you see any clothes? Was it like...
It was
red?
just... He says, no, just piercing red eyes in the dark, in the distance. Too far to see what it was that was possessing such eyes. But I could see them as clear as day, like 2 beams of red, sanguine beams of terror. They caused me to have a chill to my very bones.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy and look up at him. Where is your where do you live in this town?
I have the most northern house, and my fields are around outside my house and between here and the woods.
And they've come from the woods each and every time.
They come from the trees, yes. Pack of wolves.
Wolves can climb trees?
Now, Lena, I'm gonna turn around and give you a look like, come on, guys, let's go.
So, Cass, who wants to kill some wolves?
Gretchen says,
Fun, right?
She says, "Do not worry. This is a priestess of Varna and two pleasant, less aggressive dwarves than we are used to, and their little friend. They have agreed to help us. Perhaps they will find these wolves and deal with them for you. For us. I hope so. For our sake. These are dark times. We cannot afford to lose the livestock so easily and readily. If we go on like this, within a matter of days, I will be ruined. I will have no money, no funds, no sheep." What are you all staring at? Get back to your drinking, damn it!
I thought he was talking to me. I was like, I'm trying. You're standing in the doorway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slip by him and walk out the door.
Okay.
Let it be noted, I don't trust this guy.
Because he's in purple. And purple is a sign of evil!
Obviously.
Okay. Alright, so you guys venture back out into Eschendorf. Out onto the streets. At this point, of course, all in all, it is getting pretty dark. Glancing around, that you can definitely see to the northeast is where the forest is. And there are open fields between the forest and the houses. But all in all, there's kind of a slight chill in the air. You don't know whether it's the tale of piercing red eyes in the night, but the night seems to have a much more ominous feel to it than this place did during the day. It seems to have a certain level of unrest, whereas during the day you kind of almost felt jovial and happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up the main road and then cut to the right to the trees.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow.
Alrighty.
Skip.
I'm gonna take an alternate route.
I'm going back to the boat over here. No, I'm just kidding.
And I'm gonna take an alternate route and go by way of boat to Null.
I'm gonna go in there and smash the bar.
Okay. So you get to kind of here, and as you're walking through, you can see sheep all huddled, like, amongst these buildings, like, close by. Laying here, however, ripped to shreds. You can see wool, a couple of bones here and there, a lot of blood, a few entrails, but something definitely tore a lamb to absolute shreds.
Yep. Yep.
Was a lamb. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Obviously, the moon is pretty high up in the sky. It's almost full. It's shedding good light. But the forest ahead looks somewhat kind of dark, shadowed, and ominous. Again, whether it's ominous because of what you fear might be in there, or what stories have been told, or whether it really is, it's debatable.
Are
you not hearing any sound at all, Nat?
No, none.
Nor
I'm
I.
hearing you guys, but like nothing from the game, which is fine.
What about now?
Do you have the volume down?
No, I just checked that earlier when you were asking if we heard it.
Try
Like,
to log,
let me
go out and back into Roll20.
Are we sure we want to risk that?
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
All right.
Everybody else is hearing the foresty sounds, right?
Okay, I can hear that. I had to turn it all the way up, but I hear it.
I turned it all the way up when we were in the tavern because I was like, maybe it's my
I
volume.
hear a pig squealing.
There was a pig squealing at that point, yeah.
Oh, shit. Somehow I pulled my chat window out. I don't know how I did it.
Uh-oh.
Where'd it go? The dice panel thingy. Where did it go?
You've lost it.
How do I put it back in?
I can kind of hear. I can't really tell any sounds from it, but I can hear a little bit.
You hear that?
Yeah.
It's a little better, yeah. It's very faint, but I can hear a little bit.
That might be to do with the volume that you have. What about this?
Maybe.
You hear this?
That's a huge bitch. That's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's fixed.
I
Surprised you didn't play it when
Biggest
we got
lady I've
introduced to
ever
Gretchen.
seen. Biggest lady I've
What about this?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Okay.
got that.
We're good. All right. So sound is working. Excellent. None of those sounds are.
I don't.
Alrighty.
All
I don't know how
righty.
to pop this back in. I guess we're just gonna have it.
You may have to like back out and back. You may have to
close
back
down
out
and
of
come back.
roll,
I don't know what I did.
back out of
it
roll
just-
20 and come back into it.
It can just sit there. It's fine. I don't know how I made it do
Well,
it.
I'll tell you what we will do before you guys venture into the forest. Let's take a quick break. Alrighty, well, we're going to get back into it. So our heroes are heading off into the woods, into the thick of
Yay.
it. Let's do a thing. Here you go.
Ooh.
Why does this look familiar? Oh God.
Because I have only a set number of trees, and I can only position them in so many different patterns. And the fact that I probably stole this one right out of Minderbrook, sorry. But that's not the point.
You
That's why
have
you...
flashbacks, and you're like, which one? Which one?
Some of the trees are not in the same places as they were in Minderbrook. I moved them. See this tree right here? In Minderbrook, it was here. So it's
Clever.
different forest. Okay. Yeah, so you guys wander into the edge of the forest and start kind of like making your way forward. Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for? Are you trying to... I mean, it's a big forest. Trying to find a pack of dogs in this forest is like needle in a haystack type stuff.
I mean,
I'm
so
listening.
the dead animal, there was no real trail into the forest, right?
No,
blood
because
trail. It was all there.
they had eaten
More or
just
less.
about all of it, yeah.
So I guess I'm just looking for several packs of footprints.
Okay, so
I heard that one.
That's what we've been hearing.
That was the thing.
So yeah, I'm looking for sets of paw prints, kind of going all in one direction.
it's dark and you're in
I
a
have
forest.
night vision.
Okay.
I don't, so I'm
In that
staying next
case,
to know it.
as you have night vision, I'm not going to give you the -10 that you would normally have. But give me a so you're going to basically make a tracking skill roll, right?
Follow trail, yeah.
Which is follow trail, indeed. But without the -10 that you would normally get because it's dark. So go ahead, give me a roll. Do you want to re-roll that?
What the
It's
hell?
That's the end of the quest, guys. Good job.
It's
It's
a new day, so everybody has a full plethora of their fortune points.
Well, we tried.
I mean, 30% chance is not very high, but
1 in
I'm
3-ish.
gonna risk it. Hey!
Oh, for the biscuit. Okay.
Yes.
As you kind of like examine the ground, you will actually find, because there was a pack of them, there are some indentations, and periodically little drops of blood that probably dripped from their jowls, leading you to believe that they went that away.
So while I'm doing this, you're gonna see me on all fours on the ground, just like kind of
Snuffling
moving
those
grass
truffles.
and yeah.
The first bag.
It looks a little weird, but then I'm gonna perch up on my knees and look back and be like, that way.
Yeah, because it is dark. I mean, it's fairly slow going because you're having to like really like focus and keep getting down and looking periodically. But you venture forth into the woods for a good 30 to 45 minutes, traveling in that kind of like northeasterly direction.
I mean,
You start hearing these bizarre noises.
I don't hear anything. No, I'm playing. I hear it. It's really loud.
so yes, let's follow the sound now.
Okay. The weird, eerie, non-natural sound definitely seems to be coming from that direction. However, as you start moving forward, you start noticing that the sound came from the left of you that time.
Raptors. Sorry. That way? There's a bunch of them. What if they surround us, Snellwick?
Yeah, as you start hearing it, definitely sounds like 1 minute it's from the left of you, then it was from the right of you. It's almost as if whatever it is, it's at a distance out there in the dark. It's not close. I mean, you can hear. It's not, it's far away. But it certainly does seem to be circling you.
Cool.
So, don't be alarmed, but get your weapons out. Whatever that is kind of encircling us.
Oh, it's tracking us. Good.
Well, no, it doesn't need to track us. It's just gonna pounce probably at any moment now from all sides. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yay!
So
Put that away and take out the sword and shield.
when it gets really close, guys, we're gonna find a tree and we're gonna put our backs to it on all sides of the tree, and
get picked off one by one on each side of the tree. I like it.
Well, a small tree, not a tree, but like a meat tree.
A meat tree.
A meat
Oh,
tree.
it's not bad. It makes me
So we're like shoulder to shoulder, but with a tree at our backs.
Do they teach that one to all the halflings? Is it like a? That's not a bad move.
Well, I'd be in the tree. I'd be up the tree.
I was about to say, shouldn't you be in the tree?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let's find a tree.
Also, little Miss Verna, can you see altogether well enough to fight?
Hey, she got her sword and shield out, didn't she?
Yeah, I did. I took out my buckler and my shield and my sword.
She looks ready for business.
I'm saying, like, can you see?
As opposed to carrying that comical hammer that she has.
Well,
And it's it's like night dark, but like night dark varies depending on moon phases.
Here's what I would say with the moon. It is dark, but as I already said, the moon is kind of full. While you can't see into the distance very far, you could see up close and personal to be at a fight without a penalty.
Yeah, yeah.
Gore, I'm gonna take out a dagger because I have one.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut the upper part of my arm to draw some blood.
Okay.
To, get it into the air.
Congratulations, you are bleeding.
Well,
We're
not
fighting
profusely, guys.
Yeah, I know you're not like slashing my wrist and going, "Rah!" But yeah, just a little. You're like chumming the air, right?
I'm chumming the air, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the scent of blood in the air so the wolves can smell blood.
Oh, you're gonna attract a vampire.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm attracting vampires.
Extra things.
Yes.
Some vampires turn to wolves. I don't know if you've ever
Could be.
played Symphony of the Night. Oh god. Oh, it sounds like a Halloween decoration. I don't like it.
Is the sounds getting any closer, Gore?
Doesn't sound to be.
Instantly
It sounds
picture.
like it's still like out there, further away.
We just go to a tree.
Okay,
But it's
so you
still
all.
all sides of us, right?
It definitely seems to be like moving around out there for sure.
Here, puppy.
Seems more like it's on the hunt than we are.
I think we should go after it.
Oh, I hear battle music.
I ready my sling.
Okay.
Can I climb the tree with relative ease or something?
Yeah, you can climb up the tree. Give me a successful climb roll.
No.
It's not whether you can or can't, it's how quickly you can climb it.
I mean, I can help you.
Climb. Where's climb?
Yeah, we'd help you up the tree, I'm sure,
Yeah, I can
if
help
you were
you.
struggling at all.
Climb is a dex roll.
I'm
Oh,
five
okay.
and a half. No, 5'5". I can help you.
Of course.
Oh, agility.
Yeah, that's what I meant, agility, sorry. Once you're kind of up in the... Once you're in the canopy of the trees,
He just
you
levitated.
can't really use... Oh, okay, yeah. So, oh, look, perfectly placed snapped branches like a stair. Yeah, but up in the canopy, you can't really use your sling or anything like that.
Oh, I don't want to be like up at the total top. I want to be like
Just off the ground a little bit? Okay.
a little off the ground, so I could shoot from like the first branch off the tree from above everybody,
Okay. All right.
but still not unencumbered or
Yeah.
swaying in the wind or whatever.
Yeah, this fight is a
Just imagine
this
a little
fight
halfling with a
goes.
sling trying to like aim while in the branches. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're still hearing the sounds. They still seem somewhat far off. Like, they might be circling you, but they're not, like, moving in or closing the gap.
I'm gonna make a noise like a lamb. Bleat, bleat. I can't make
Bleat! Bleat!
bleat. Lamb.
Bleat!
Spook, I was a monkey. I made monkey sounds one campaign. You can make sheep noises.
Murr. Murr.
I love that she was like, meh, meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
You strain your eyes looking into the darkness, but you still see nothing that would lead you to believe that anything unpleasant is closing in on you. You know it's out there, but it doesn't seem to have, like, tried to move in for the kill.
It's back in the village eating the villagers. Maybe we should have asked the puppies' names. Maybe we can find them. Fluffy.
I say we go after this creature.
I'll go after it. Okay. I'm right behind you.
Do I see any glowing demonic eyes in the distance?
Give me a perception skill roll.
Oh.
This was more like a Halloween episode than a Christmas episode, I'm gonna be honest.
It's going good. I like it.
I am not gonna roll a reroll.
No.
Still
You've
not gonna
never-
roll a reroll.
Celebrated.
No, I mean, periodically you, like, stare at a shadow or a shape and wonder, is that a thing that's moving? But then you realize, no, it's just bushes and trees with the wind playing tricks on me.
I mean, I don't really know how to lure these things in.
Me either.
That's why we go
Okay.
after it.
So being a lamb didn't work. Ow! Ow! We're gonna try to make another a
Ow!
wolf noises.
Okay. It's still not... You still don't see anything looming in towards you.
And I assume we don't see any live things
No,
around here.
no.
Why would we?
Any normal animals that might be, you know, clip-clopping, galloping, cantering, or bunny hopping through the woods are long since out of here. Like, this is not a place they want to be.
Azadrin,
Mm-hmm.
did you happen to take any of the meat from dinner with you out here?
He just reaches into his pocket.
Wait, yes. Here's a dozen sausages I brought from earlier.
Just wearing them around his neck.
Right here in my
I
ears.
always steal sausages from the tavern.
Don's bingo.
Yeah, throw it like a grenade. Take a bite off and toss it. Shit. We might have to go further in.
Like a scene out
Or
of
we can go
Caddyshack.
back and say we didn't find the problem. I'm kidding, of course.
Well,
Okay,
that's Kaya. You want to go, right?
Let's go after it.
okay, after it.
Did we go tree to tree?
Alright, so you guys are going to like move forward in that direction?
I'm gonna climb
Sure.
down really sad that I rolled really well for nothing.
And I'm gonna listen. Listen for wolfies. There they are.
No,
That's
do
not
it.
the wolfies.
What the?
Okay.
What the?
So, you kind of clear a cup of trees and see a small clearing. Over to your right, you can see 3 incredibly large dogs, like unnaturally large dogs, ripping apart the biggest part of a large buck. Their heads are like buried into it. However, to the left of there seems to have been some kind of, almost looks like a grave that has been like exhumed. And there is the almost completely ravished corpse of something that you can't really recognize laying here on the edge.
No, look, I told you, vampires.
Looks like something exhumed a corpse, ate it, and who knows? But these things are like just ripping this dead thing to pieces. However, there are only 3 of them.
Are those the wolves or are those the puppies?
Those are the puppies.
Did the guy? Did Gretchen ever say that they were actually puppies or just prize dogs?
She said they were prize wolfhounds. But you've seen
Oh.
wolfhounds before on the streets of cities and stuff like that. You could,
Dearest lady, you are far too brave.
you could virtually ride these things. They're about like 5 foot tall and almost 6 feet long. They're huge. They're way bigger than normal dogs.
So-
Bigger than normal wolfhounds too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So those are the puppies, right? Those aren't the bad ones.
Well,
I'm trying to talk to my friend.
Nor, stop pressing buttons. We're role
Hey.
playing here.
They don't know that you're doing that.
They don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna take my sling and aim it at this one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. Well,
Oh.
it smells dangerously like we need some initiatives then.
Oh God, you're attacking the puppies? What's wrong with you?
Kill those
These
bastards.
are not puppies. These are
All right.
monsters. Okay.
We got Kazkaya on a 30. We've got Lena
51!
on a 35.
One
We've
shaggot.
got
Now I'm
Kazadrin
starting to wonder if this
on a
barmaid didn't send us in here
34.
to feed these things.
and Nelwick on a 51. All right, let me roll for puppies and stuff.
They just look like big
It's sort of a
puppies.
motorcycle.
They look kind of like big massive.
A room.
Okay. All right. Because they are so obsessed with their feeding, they're not really paying that much attention to you. So all of you technically have a surprise round if you want it. So Nelwick, you would be first anyway. So you were planning on
I
slinging
killed the
one of
puppies.
these, right?
I'm a slinging.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Your sling bullet flies off into the distance.
No, I am using a reroll.
Are you?
You want to kill the puppies?
You hit the dog in the right arm.
All right, you hit the right leg of a dog.
That was he supposed to do at school.
Oh, not for much, but you know.
It's a puppy.
Okay, hold on.
Enough
It's
to
a
kill it.
monster, Lena. That is a monster that eats corpses.
It's eating a deer.
They hunted
That's
and
normal.
killed a pack, hunted in a pack and killed a deer.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, that right here. You know?
No, that's the
right?
fucking vampire.
No,
that you
that's
were
extra,
trying
that's
to-
just extra deliciousness right there.
It's a werewolf, obviously.
All right, okay. So you whirl your bullet and hit one of them for 6 to the right arm. Okay. It will yelp momentarily and turn around, and its eyes will fix upon you as almost with a seeming level of intelligence it goes and scowls at you.
Your master wants you back at the house.
With that, you start to hear very loud howling coming from your left flank.
Yep, yep.
Puppy.
Hezekiah, be ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn
Um,
myself.
I'm gonna put
Lena, if you wish to act on in that surprise round, you may do so.
Just calling for the puppies.
Here, puppy, puppy. Kazadrin, do you wish to act in the surprise round?
I'm going to get in front of Lena because I think she's going to die.
Do the,
okay.
do the dogs have red eyes when they turn when
They
the one
do
turn to look at
not.
us?
No. Kazkaya, do you wish to do anything during the surprise round?
I'm turning to the left because that's where we're hearing the howl. And what is the move where I make it harder for them to hit me? 'Cause I can't hold my move. I can't hold an
Defensive?
attack.
You basically choose to fight defensively to where everything gets minus 20 to hit you, but you cannot attack this turn.
Yeah,
For the
there's
surprise attack.
there's
Correct.
one
Extra.
there's one that makes you minus 20 to hit. Then there's one that's minus 10 and plus 10. I mean minus 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no,
Like-
there's nothing for me to hit unless I just run in at the dogs, and I think I'm better waiting for the howl.
Okay, so you're gonna turn around and just go fully defensive?
Yeah, I'll go full defensive for the surprise.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see who's facing what. So Kazkaya,
Yeah.
What was that?
give me. You're the only
Let's
one that's
find out.
facing directly to the left and focusing over here. Give me a perception skill roll.
Do I get any pluses?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't pay attention to anything.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely can hear things over there, but bizarrely, you can see nothing.
Okay.
It's almost scary. Like you can smell something is really close.
Yeah, it's like freaking indigestion going
It's got
on.
it's got stealth, guys. It's got stealth.
Oh.
Alrighty. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, leaping out of the darkness, 2 more of these things emerge.
More puppies.
However, directly behind them is something that looks far more sinister.
That's
It is
not a puppy.
almost like a large dog, but it has glowing green eyes, not red.
Oh gosh, damn it!
A long, fluffy tail. It's taller, more elongated, but seems less thick than one of these large, overgrown wolfhounds.
Guys, it's okay. Green is good.
But
Played The Witcher. I know what this is.
toss your cookies to the Witcher, oh Valley of Plenty. But yeah, this thing, all 3 dogs just come out of the dark, almost as if the dark was shielding them, literally, like they were almost invisible. They burst out into the clearing, and unfortunately, Kazkai, you are bearing the brunt of this attack.
I'm fully defensive.
But you are fully defensive, which means they get a minus 20 on each attack.
Well played, Matt. Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Wanna
the
kill puppies.
first of the overgrown wolfhounds will miss. The second of the overgrown wolfhounds will also miss. And the strange, terrifying canine beast that is with them will also miss. However,
Okay.
the second this thing kind of... So I'm going to move these to where they just attacked. As soon as this thing like gets close to you, there is a weird, eerie, and unpleasant chill in the air that you feel coming from this thing. I need you to make a willpower save.
Ooh. Is this against magic?
It is not magic.
Dang it.
It's just scary.
I know. I just have to ask though.
Okay.
Oh.
So this thing almost scares you. It's clearly unnatural. Clearly something very, very disturbing about it. But you are a troll slayer. You have dedicated your life to destroying vile, evil things. If this is the thing that you are going to die to, so be it.
All right. I'm ready.
So
Just don't die to the other little underlings. That's
Right.
embarrassing.
My opponent is this one.
They're just puppies. They're being misled.
Okay, the other puppies on the other, the puppies that were eating the deer on the
Oh,
other
no.
hand, they have also turned, and they haven't rushed forward, but they're making more like a low to the ground, slinking, hunty, moving, getting ready to pounce type
No puppies.
position.
No. friends.
Nelwick, what do you want to do?
It's the big one.
Yeah, but that's...
Thus far, only Kazkaya is really fully aware that
I mean,
that
that's-
thing is there.
but I know she got attacked, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm hearing these
So I
sounds.
mean, you can certainly turn to look that way.
I mean, I guess the thing is, like, it would be the smart thing to do.
Okay. Give me a willpower save. The second you lay eyes on this thing, you need to make a willpower roll.
How's your willpower check?
Should be good. Halflings have good
Halflings have
willpower.
got pretty good willpower. His dice rolls, on the other hand, we'll see. Willpower save.
Damn
That's a
it.
fail. You want to re-roll that, or are you going to suck it up?
It's my last fortune point.
Your
Freak,
choice.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right. Okay, you
Oh,
fail.
shit.
You see this thing, and it is the stuff of nightmares. First of all, have a free insanity point. Congrats, it's yours.
Damn it! I don't want to be insane again.
Secondly, you are frozen with fear. You're like, "Ah," unable to act. Each round, however, you get to make a willpower save. Guess what? If you pass it, you can do shit.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, Lena, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hold my action, but I'm going to still be cooing.
Hold.
Cooing
Okay.
to the dogs. It's okay. Shh. Can I charm the dogs?
You can certainly try.
Can I really?
Yeah, sure. Tell me what you're going to say to the dogs. Maybe there's a charm roll.
Babies. You know what? How about we go back to the village and get you some nice warm food so you don't have to eat all this dead stuff. Like, you don't have to hunt. We'll just get you some. We'll get you whatever you want. You sleep in a nice warm bed.
Okay, give me a charm roll, minus 30.
Oh God, they're worried about you.
Hey, you can do it. It's possible.
It's unlikely.
It's possible.
I believe.
I believe I can charm. Nope. You can re-roll it if you wish.
No.
Okay.
For less than 11.
Yeah, unfortunately, you realize they probably don't understand what I'm saying. All right, Kazkaya, what do you wish to do?
I mean,
you got a pair of brass cojones to stand there in front of this thing.
I'm gonna attack it. I don't care about the dogs. I'm gonna attack the big guy.
I mean, it came up to you and attacked, so you don't have to move. So you can make 2 attacks if you wish, because you have to.
Oh
No!
You swipe at it with your great axe. It definitely leaps to the side. It's lean,
I'm gonna re-roll that.
gangly form. Okay.
At a 50, I feel like I should re-roll that.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm the only one who can hit this thing
You got
right
a
now.
50-50, right?
Ah, okay.
Okay, but then you get your second attack, and
my
that
second
wasn't
attack.
it.
Yep. So that.
And you're gonna
that's the
get
first
Ulrich's
attack.
Fury, and it's gonna be all good.
Okay,
Got
your
him.
second blow, as it leaps
hit.
aside from the first strike, however, you reel around and manage to land a second blow. For impact 9. Okay. Alright, you slap this thing on its left front leg. However, it almost didn't seem to care. It was like almost oblivious to the fact that it was just struck. It is their turn.
That's not good.
These dogs will bolt forward and attack.
Oh, could I have specified that I was in a defensive stance?
Oh wait, yeah, you didn't get.
I didn't get the
sure.
turn to do
Sure,
that,
yeah.
So I was going to specify that. But
Yeah, you can be defensive. All right,
Yeah.
they're all bolting forward and attacking wildly. So you're in a defensive stance?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, let's start off with you then. The first giant mastiff type wolfhound attempts to chomp down on you and will miss. The second one will miss. And there's one that had like come through and tried to leap and bite at Lena and will also miss. Okay. Kazkaya, you've got 3. The first dog
Dog.
miss. The second dog. Oh, that's gonna hit.
Ooh. Okay, can I?
But you still have no. You can't.
You can't parry with a. Oh, but you can dodge.
I can dodge, right?
Yeah, you have.
But you can only dodge.
Let me
once,
see.
right? Like in a-
that maneuver. So you're going to full defensive.
No, I didn't do full defensive.
Oh,
I
that was
attacked
last
this
time.
turn.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
last
Okay.
time.
Then yes, you can absolutely dodge.
I'm gonna try to dodge it.
Just a straight. Make a dodge roll.
I don't have a great chance of it, so I may as well try. Nope.
Okay. Then it's going to nip you.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's just once.
And it's not the big scary guy.
I don't like when he says stuff like that.
It's
And
not
I
the
know-
big scary guy. It's just a dog.
Yeah, and I'm not going to roll where because it's not. This attack is not going to get through all your stuff. So, unless armor is irrelevant, I guess it is, huh? So it'll be a six
Why is it
damage
black?
to the.
Yeah.
I mean, she has high toughness, right? Like,
Yeah. 6 damage to the right arm.
Okay, so that's 1 wound.
Okay, tis but a scratch. And then the bigger thing.
Mm-hmm.
It will also hit.
You should have dodged that one.
I mean, I wasn't gonna dodge anything, and there's no.
It's going to
Guaranteed it's
hit
gonna hit.
the 20, which is also the right arm.
Okay.
And it will hit you for 6 as well. Not much.
Okay, another 1.
Yeah. So not a whole bunch of damage from these things. You're tough. You can take it. Nelwick.
Gotta get you a jacket.
I know.
Yeah.
If I had a jacket, none of this would hurt.
Willpower. Come on, baby. Okay.
Oh, you passed.
Ooh.
Okay, you get to act this turn. And no more insanity points for you. Yay!
Get it each turn? Oh my lordy, lordy.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna
every
make me a
time you
Matthew
fail an
Bane.
insanity, every time you fail a willpower, it's an insanity, bud.
Oh.
You're lucky.
Okay. Aim and shoot into melee.
Alright, so minus 20 plus 10.
Hey, get the head.
I'm
poke
assuming
a dog.
you're hitting the big dog, right?
The big, obviously.
Alpha
yes.
dog, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, you bonk it on the noggin.
Oh,
For 5. Okay.
Ah.
I'm sad.
Not a
I
lot
like
of
if we
damage.
kill the weird one, then we don't have to worry about the puppies. But I don't think we're gonna.
Lena, darling, what are you gonna do? I
I'm
mean,
gonna say,
you've got one of these big puppies is like broken off to attack you.
yeah, no puppy, bad.
Bad dog, bad.
I'm gonna have to attack it. I can't.
No
sit
good
here
boy,
and let
you
it
know
eat
good
me.
boy, you know good boy. No
Bad
good
boy.
boy.
I mean, you could go defensive,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it
gonna
knows
go
the newspaper.
defensive.
it's just a matter of if we can kill this other one and it actually stops them.
Do I want to attack this dog? Do I want to attack this dog? It's not gonna kill it.
Can I pet that dog?
I missed
Pet that
anyway.
dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I
I
pet
should
that
have went
dog?
defensive. I missed.
Can I pet that dog?
Alright, no, you're gonna miss that dog.
No,
miss
that dog.
Miss that dog.
Can I hit that dog?
Love it. Alright, yeah, Khazadrin.
I'm gonna do that
You're
half
engaged
defensive.
with 2 puppies.
Yeah. I want to do the half defensive one, so I have a parry available.
Okay, so that gives you plus 10 to hit, but minus 10.
Like
No,
inverse.
the
yeah.
other way around. It gives you.
Yeah.
Let me see.
minus 10 to hit.
Plus 10 to parry, but minus
Plus
10 to hit.
Yeah, minus 10 to hit, but plus 10 on your defensives.
Yep. So, seeing that, there's one behind me nipping at her, and I feel like I've got these 2 under wraps because they didn't kill me like the troll did almost immediately. I'm like, these guys aren't nothing, but then, like, she's struggling, and I can't see that happen. So I'm going to actually take my hammer and just drop it on him, and then
Okay.
go back to parrying.
I
Which makes sense that it'd be at the minus 10 then, in it.
have at it.
I guess everybody just hears Lena going, "No, bad puppy, bad."
You do, rolled up newspapers get plus 20 to hit dogs.
But I don't have a newspaper.
I'm gonna save my my reroll.
Rerolls?
I only
Okay.
have one.
Alright, Kazkaya, you're up.
Let's do this.
Slayer of Trolls.
And possibly
hopefully
other things.
creepy.
Lunch for puppies. That's a miss.
That hurts worse than like rolling a 98. That really
Yeah.
hurts.
Like 1 point miss. Okay, next attack.
Ugh, okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
that's
like,
also a
whatever.
miss.
Oh my god.
It's a miss, but like
Ah.
that one didn't hurt.
All
The
right,
other one
Tiramisu
hurt.
time.
Oh, it's
the
about to.
dogs. Okay, so we've got 2 of the puppies still attacking Khazadrin. You get to parry with a plus 10. You don't need to parry that one. And the second one, you will need to parry, but you get plus 10, so...
It'll still hit even with the plus 10 to difficulty because he fought defensively.
Yeah, because it rolled a 15.
I know. I'm hopeful.
But you parried it! So it
Oh,
leaps
nice.
forward and you whoop your
Forward.
shield around and clang and fend off its
Yay!
teeth.
This way I get to miss once and parry once.
There you go. The one that tries to bite young Lena will miss. Alright, now Khazadrin, who's fending off 3 of them.
No, no.
That's
Kazkaya.
Kazkaya.
Kazkaya, sorry. The first
More
dog
confusing.
will miss. Second dog.
Dog.
That dog will miss. And the unnatural, weird, strange, freaky dog.
Can we call it a bargus?
Will
It
also
resembles
miss.
a bargus.
Kind of,
Freaky
sort of, yeah,
dog.
it does look
Oh,
kind of
yo,
bargassy.
boy, you bet.
Okay.
So,
So they
Don't look
all
at freaky
missed.
dog.
Nelwick, you're up.
yeah. I'm going to aim.
Now, Wick.
Shoot.
Now, Wick. Give it
The
that
big
halfling
guy.
business.
At the freaky dog.
Get the wiki dog.
I miss.
Not like that.
Can I hit that dog?
Lena. Lena. What do you want to do, Lena?
Can you hit that dog?
Probably not. I'm on. No, puppy.
Oh, you hit that dog.
Oh,
You hit that dog. You hit that dog.
For a damage.
Yeah, I want him to stop. Stop.
a slight slap. Okay.
So being nice didn't work. So now I'm trying the other approach. No.
No. Bad dog. Kazadrin.
I'm gonna hit that dog.
Are you doing the same thing, staying defensive?
Yeah, I'm in the same.
Minus
stance.
10 plus
It seems
10?
to be
Okay.
working. Yep. So here's my minus 10 attempt. Hey, I
You
hit
hit
something.
Which dog?
The one that you're fighting.
Okay.
I'm
Still
fighting
attacking the
behind
same
me,
dog.
and yeah.
It's a bad puppy.
And then here's my damage.
Ooh, 10. Nice.
I drop the hammer.
Bad puppy. It's not a good.
In
That's
the
a one,
right arm.
That's a 1 crit, sir.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh! Don't kill the puppy.
To the right arm.
Let it die.
One.
Let it die. Oh.
Ooh, that's
You
a good
lopped
one.
the leg off. the arm.
No.
Basically, the leg, it's right. So its right front leg is incapacitated until medical attention is received. Anything held in its paw is dropped. Yeah.
Oh, the
It
mayor's
drops its
gonna be
sword.
pissed.
It drops its tooth. No. So yeah, basically it is down like one of its legs is all up in the air
Oh,
in pain.
puppy.
He's probably just broken. It'll be fine.
And the
Yeah.
mayor's gonna
It'll be fine
pissed.
once he's dead. Okay, Kazkaya, you're up.
All right, let's kill this thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna
yes.
hit it twice. Yes.
All right,
I
you slap it
did.
in the body. That's a good shot.
Okay.
For 9.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and you hit it again. Nice. Ooh, for 12. Good job.
Okay, we still don't know where the red-eyed thing is, though.
And that's still out there, but now.
It's a 5 crit.
Ooh.
Wow.
Roll
That's lots of
really,
damage, yeah.
Really
Kill the
low.
bad dog.
Right arm.
Right arm 5 crit on the big bad dog.
5
Big,
crit.
Lower the better.
Big bad dog.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good roll. Okay, how does Kazkaya kill this thing with a body shot?
Badass.
Do it really crazy so the other dogs learn by example.
I think because it's a right arm, so it's the right front leg,
Let's see. Yeah, it was right front leg.
and so I think the axe is gonna go through it and then like kind of bury up into the chest
Okay.
and get stuck. So she has to like actually yank it out, like take a little moment to like yank it out of this beast creature, and like fling the body over her shoulder, like over here.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm behind you.
All right. Okay. It's like. Ugh.
No, my white robes.
All right. It falls off,
Come out.
spluttered, and dead.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna make willpower checks for puppies that are left.
I feel like when we see the thing get thrown over there, we're gonna be like, what the hell?
Willpower's 43. Okay. We're gonna go clockwise, starting with this one, and go all the way around. They need 43 or below to not bolt. So let's see. The first one, with no leader, it passes. Second one fails. Okay, this dog, once the leader dies, it's gonna run.
Oh, puppy. This one can't run.
The
Well, I
next
mean, I guess
one,
it can.
can limp.
Puppy, it's okay.
It will pass. It's sticking out. This one. It's gonna bolt. Run away, run away, run away. And the last
I'm gonna
one
have to find them again.
is also sticking around. Okay, so 2 of the dogs bolt when the strange, weird, mutated dog dies. The other 3 are all kind of in for the duration, it would seem. And they are attacking. All right, Khazadrin, your one leaps at you and will miss. Lena, your wounded one will try to bite you and will miss. And finally, the last one, Kazkaya, will also miss. All right, Nelwick.
Seeing that, looking in this direction, and seeing this one, I'm gonna aim and shoot because it's logically where my sightline and eyes will go.
Okay, sure.
While things were happening, aim and shoot. Hit the head.
You hit it in the noggin. Oh, roll for Ulrich's Fury.
Woo! Daggett, you got another one. You're gonna blow up the dog.
All right, target is 51. Let's go. I miss. Okay, doesn't happen. But 13.
You still hit it for 13, which is
square in the head.
All right. Yeah, that definitely hurt it a lot. Lena, you still have a damaged puppy.
Okay, I'm dropping my sword and pulling the gavel off my back.
Okay. Gavel time. You can still attack because that only counts as a movement.
Bop! No.
Okay. Unskinny Bop didn't work.
Reroll it. I'll reroll it.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
In the same arm?
Keep smashing that thing. 3 does no damage, though.
That's okay. I just want him to stop. Bad puppy!
Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. All right, Khazadrin.
Well, I guess I'll continue this mode because it seems to be working, so...
All right.
Minus 10 on the attack. And I don't get to do nothing, no how.
Not know how. Okay, Kazkaya. You've got a fresh puppy to deal with.
I do, but do I want to kill a puppy?
Do I want to kill a puppy?
I don't, but I don't know how to make them stop.
Yeah, they're kind of
I
like...
don't have charm animal, but I do have rations, I think. Could I pull out a ration and like try to give it to the dog? Like not like out of my hand because that would be stupid, but like toss it. I'll keep my axe in one hand, but I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna try and like feed it a ration and see if it like.
Give me an animal care roll. That's a skill.
It is, and it's not a good one. Okay.
No. You go, "Huh," and it doesn't seem to really pay attention to the fact that you just threw the food to the side.
All right, I'll take the attack this turn. Then.
Okay, so you can make a single attack still.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah, because you used a move, but you still allowed an attack. You just can't do a full attack.
Cool.
And you slapped it in the left leg. Oh, possible Ulrich's Fury.
Oh, I don't want to though.
Yeah, you do.
I don't like hurting the puppies.
Yeah, you do.
Didn't I hit that
Ulrich's Fury!
Do I get another one? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh,
You roll again.
gosh.
That's 26 damage so far.
Oh my lord.
Okay, I missed that third one. Okay, we're good.
26. You just did a 10 crit out the gate.
I don't want to.
Well, its chances of survival are slim to none at this point.
Oh. I want to say I'm doing non-fatal damage.
Well, that's not an option with a huge battle axe, I'm afraid.
Oh, nope, it's dead.
Yep, you killed it. It's done.
Yep. Okay.
You butcher the dog in no uncertain terms. Never mind.
Sorry about that.
Okay, the remaining dogs, which are attacking over here. So the first one leaps at Khazadrin and will miss. The wounded dog, once again, will snap at Lena like a pissed off, angry pup and miss. Nelwick.
For a penny in for a pound, same deal.
All right.
Minus 20.
Poor puppy.
Left
Pig
arm.
slap. 26. That's a lot of damage.
Just for 5.
Okay.
5 to the left arm on this one.
It's like a 1 crit or something.
2. That's that
It's
one?
been hit.
Okay. Minus 1 crit. Oh, okay. Its leg is incapacitated.
Okay, now let me use.
We can just walk away from these two.
Yeah, you just
Well, they have 3
back
more
out and
legs.
leave them like limping along. They're half movement rate. You could outrun them.
Or we could outrun them slowly and lead them back to town.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
But I kind of want to investigate this, the grave, the hole.
Well, I mean, they're
Just,
missing.
let's scare
they're
it
missing
away.
a leg. Yeah, they're missing a leg. Can't we scare it away? Is that a thing?
I mean, that's what. I mean, you can try. That's what you have intimidate skills for.
That would be a fun thing to try.
So yeah, after I do that, I'm going like, high squeaky voice.
You use your attack, but Lena could.
No, I know. Still do it.
If you want to try to scare it, you can.
I'm gonna fall into a defensive stance, but I'm gonna talk softly to it and like kind of reach towards its hurt.
Oh, you're going the charm route. Go ahead.
I want to try to like let me help you.
Okay.
Is this minus anything?
Nope.
Woo!
Okay. With its injury and wounds, your offering of kindness, it just kind of whimpers down to the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel to the ground with it and just sort of, kind of like
Okay. All right.
show it that I'm not a threat.
Give it a fuss and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, it lets you touch it and stuff. Is that what you want to try, Khazadrin? Or do you want to go...
I have a different idea. I know this thing's a ball of muscle, but I am a sack of rocks, so I'm gonna try and just like wrestle it to the ground.
Oh, you want to grapple the dog? Okay.
Yeah, try and calm it down that way, because it's been hurt real bad already.
Then you are going to make a attack roll.
Weapon skill.
Yep. And it's going to use its strength to try to resist you. Actually, no, it's strength, isn't it? Strength. Strength roll.
Okay.
And its strength is War Dog 32. Okay.
Ooh, I got a successful one.
Alright, you got 16. It's going to make a roll. It has a 32, and it has got a 25. But you succeed higher, so you have grappled the dog. So you're basically like gripping it and rolling on it. It's like,
yeah, I'm
trying
just
to
like,
bite
easy
you.
there, easy there. You can calm down now. We aren't doing this. You got a hole in your head and a broken leg. We're done.
Okay. So Lena is basically sweetie. The other, and then Khazadrin is like, hold still there. Don't struggle. What does Kazkaya or Nelwick wish to do in this scenario?
I'm just watching at this point.
Yeah, Kai's not gonna hit another one right now.
Okay, so you're just observing.
Pretty much.
All right.
You don't want to help me keep this thing down. It's
No,
it's
I
fighting me.
It's
accidentally
squirmy.
just killed
It's
one.
very squirmy.
I accidentally
gonna,
just killed one. I don't want to kill another one.
I'm gonna make a show of doing a heal check just to show it that like
Making
So
me
are
show
you
up.
actually doing a heal check on the dog?
yes.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you actually managed to kind of like bandage up and patch up the damaged leg.
And I'm just, still talking to it.
Give me
It's
another
okay,
charm
see?
skill roll at the same time with a +10.
Ooh.
See, it's okay. It's okay.
Did you just get a pet dog? Oh,
God damn
okay.
it.
Nope.
You know what? I have one more fortune point.
You want to spend it? Okay.
Pet, dog, pet, dog, pet, dog. Come on, Lena with a big ass hammer and a giant ass Mystique.
Yay! A 2. Oh well.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. After that, it kind of like leans up and is like, and starts licking your face and stuff like that.
That's a good boy. Or is it a girl? I didn't mean to assume your gender.
Let's assume. No. 50-50. One. On whether it has a tallywhacker or not. 50 or under, and it does. Yes, it has a tallywhacker.
Tallywhacker. Is that it? Is that the next town?
It has a twig and 2 giggleberries. Yeah, it's definitely taken to you for you like healing it up and not killing it.
Oops. Well, you couldn't help it. You
Meanwhile,
don't know
Kazadrin, you're wrestling with your dog, so roll again.
Okay.
This could go on a while.
Yeah, I just wanted to give up, you know?
It might if you can get. Oh.
Yeah, not very good. I do have 1 fortune point. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay. It has a 32. It fails worse than you did, so you still have
Oh,
hold of
awesome.
it. You still have hold of it. But I mean, it's definitely, this is like a squirming, like, sack of
Okay.
bones and sinew. It's like, sooner or later, this thing's getting loose. It's like, ah! And it's like, snapping and snarling. And now it's going.
I mean, I don't think I could try to help you pacify it. It's bigger than me and I can ride it.
I guess so. You can punch it in the
Can I just
face.
charm you a mount then?
Yeah,
You
charm
can
another one.
easily ride one of these things. They're huge. I mean, they're not as big as a horse, but they're as big as a small pony.
I'm just keeping this one from fighting anybody.
Okay, so
Okay,
Nelwick, you're gonna move over and over to the.
I'm gonna look at the guy, the exhumed corpse or whatever.
Okay. From the features that you can see, this was not something natural. This was some kind of beast man or some kind of like chaos mutated form. And it has definitely been eaten and consumed by things.
Rifle through any discernible pockets?
There really doesn't really have any. It had sort of like a harness to tie a weapon to, but that was about it.
So it's just like a freak of nature thing.
It was honestly just probably some kind of chaos entity, some kind of beast man or whatever, that had been buried here. Give me a. You don't really have. You don't have heal, but you can give me a outdoor survival skill roll.
Okay. Not very good. Hey!
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Your best bet, looking at the like muddy marks around the grave, your gut tells you these dogs probably smelt, like hungry dogs smelt a corpse, dug it up, and ate of it. Which might possibly indicate why they're so freakishly big and freakishly unpleasant.
Quick glance into the hole.
Into that thing?
See if there's anything in there.
No, just dirt.
So
I mean, and these here and here are like just piles of dirt where something got and started like throwing dirt just behind it, digging something out.
All right, I'm just going to like take the pieces of this corpse and push it back into the hole.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to.
It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
Yeah, my whole plan is to put it in the hole and then burn it. Really, like find a way to light it on fire.
All right, Kazadrin. Unless anybody else is doing anything, it's you and the
I just
dog
gotta
wrestle.
keep this. I'm just trying to keep this dog down. Nobody else is doing anything.
I don't know what to do.
Right,
Help me keep restrain him. Do something. I don't know. It's not a good roll. He's gonna get out, and then he's gonna bite Lena, and then I don't know. It's gonna be dog be dog, and
he still failed more than you, so you somehow still like gripping
Okay,
hold of this
still,
thing's tail
I'm
or
gonna
leg
just-
as it tries to squirm free.
Oh, can you
Yeah, I mean,
asking
To
my
the
dog?
rest
Can
of you, it's
can
clearly
tell him
obvious
it's
that
cool?
Khazadrin is hanging onto this thing by the skin of his teeth. Like, it's almost getting away every time. He's like, stop!
I'll
Hey,
go over and drop my
gonna-
axe and like help hold if I
I'm
can.
gonna attempt to get the
Okay.
dog's attention, and I'm gonna like kind of gesture at the one in front of me, and I'm just gonna be like, "Shh, it's okay."
Sweetie,
Shh.
sweetie.
Yeah, I mean, with two dwarves
Huh?
down on the dog and dog mom whispering.
Yeah, I mean, basically
maybe.
that counts as help, so you would have a +20 on your grapple.
I feel like if I just relinquish it to Kazkaya and then help with that, it would be a better move.
Well, then, if that's the case, then you can infer a +20 to Kazkaya instead. So either
Because I
way.
feel like Kazkaya has significantly higher strength than me.
I don't think I do. I think we're pretty even.
Huh.
She's just more.
My
she's
strength
more
is
axey.
31.
She's more
Oh yeah.
wieldy of the
No,
axe.
I'm at 33.
Yeah, you're higher.
I'm the
Kazkaya's
stronger dwarf.
Not as strong as she looks.
Yeah, you are.
She's just more skillful.
I guess so.
I haven't
That's
taken
crazy.
my advance in strength yet, so
Right.
Yeah,
But
I did.
I'll take the 20 if you want to give it to me, or you can have it.
No, I'll take it. I'll take it. We just
Shut
never.
up,
We just
hug
never.
it.
We never settled this before.
Hug it into submission like a weighted blanket. It's okay. Shh.
Yeah.
Calm.
I mean, if you can beat it by 2 successes, you will.
Calm.
That's the goal.
All right. Make a dice
So
roll.
is that happening now?
Yeah, +20.
That's better than nothing. By about 20. Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
there's your. That's
Ooh.
okay. Now here's your chance. Okay,
rolls a
so it has a
32.
32, and it succeeded by 1 success. You succeeded by more than that. You had 2 successes above it. Yes, you have grappled it successfully. You've like pinned it. The two of you have pinned it down.
Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna walk
Charm
over.
roll.
I'm gonna walk over and. Shh.
All right, give me a charm roll, but at -10 because it's being held against its will.
Yeah, I don't blame it for being freaking scared right now.
No, this one is not so succumbing to your worldly charms. It looks more terrified and feared and like wants to like just escape.
Maybe we should let it go.
It'll attack you if we do that. So maybe we should
not.
do that.
Maybe not. It's okay. If it attacks me, it attacks me. But
It'll
let's
give
give
up
it a-
its will. It'll give up its will to fight eventually.
We can just give it a chance to leave.
Wait, does this one hurt too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
drilled in the
all
head a
on
couple
0.
times by a
They're all
rock.
on
Yeah.
0. They're all like a crit away from dead. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep holding it down. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk up and actually do a heal check.
Okay, go for it.
We've got it pinned pretty well, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Slightly not quite. This one's a little bit more hurt. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's held because you guys are holding it, but beyond that, this one is just kind of like laying on the ground whimpering. But it's given
Just-
up the will to fight.
I'm just gonna keep holding it until it gives up. That's all I got right now.
Okay.
Open the pack.
Is anybody else doing anything different, or are you all just going to stay here until the dog is like fully given up
Hey.
the
Already
ghost?
exhausted. I'm just gonna go back to the other one
Okay.
then.
All right.
I mean, at this point, it's a game for the dwarves.
So about 5 rounds later, eventually you just feel the dog just like slump and like quit its efforts.
At that point, I'll give him a little pet.
At that point, I'll cut his head off. Ah, ha, ha. Okay. Yep. mean,
I want to look over this guy, since that dog's given up and is no longer
okay.
threatening.
So yeah, it's like its spine is almost poking out of its back. It is skinny, gangling. Its jaws are protruded. Its teeth are snagglepuss. Its tongue is longer than it should be. Its tail is like strangely like whip-like, almost like a rat's tail versus a dog's tail. There's something very unnatural about this creature.
What is it, Kaza?
I've never seen anything like it before.
It's nasty. That's what it is.
Did it used to be one of the puppies?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna walk over. Should we lop off its hand as evidence, or just throw it in the pit and burn it with the other body? Which, by the way, is also a freak, unnatural thing.
Yeah, he's like, there's a smoldering fire in the grave pit right now.
Would I know anything about this creature at all? Like,
probably not. You haven't really. I mean, it's fair to assume it is somehow chaos modified, tainted, warped, but
which means we don't really want to bring it into a town, even as proof.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos begets pay. You know, the way witch hunters see things is chaos begets chaos. So,
I'm gonna go to the other side and start pushing on the gigantic body. Help me get it in the pit and burn it up.
Yeah, I'll help him throw it in the pit.
Okay, so you dump it down in there and set fire to it as well. Alright. I don't really need this vile music.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it's been kind of intense for a little bit here.
So, shall we try to bring the two that are still alive back? And what about the one that looks horrible and dead?
Maybe y'all should burn that one too, and we just won't tell them that we killed it.
Well, we found these two, but that was it. Two's better than five, right? I mean, none.
Well, I mean, we can tell them that they attacked us and that some of them ran off.
They were under the lead of some weird chaos-touched dog, and
Yeah.
they might want the other dogs put down, though, if they know it was chaos. Might be easier to call that thing a direwolf.
I mean, we never did find the
I mean,
one that
it's a
had red
fair
eyes.
assumption if they assume that these dogs were in any way messed with chaos, they will probably kill them.
Yeah,
They
so
look like they are. They look
they're
different
big
than normal. Yeah.
and monstrous,
I
right?
mean, they are significantly bigger than they should be, and a little bit more aggressive than they should be.
I don't want to kill this
But that's
one.
like a hunting dog. They're wolfhounds, right?
They are wolfhounds, except they're probably about 100 pounds more than any wolfhound you've ever seen in weight. They're like monstrously large wolfhounds.
Well, I mean, we don't know. This dude may have had them this big. I mean, they were afraid of the mayor, the people in the town, so...
I'm gonna go to the one that's been pacified and just hoping it won't like bite my hands. I want to see its teeth and look kind of closer at its snout and mouth.
Okay, I mean, it still looks like a dog. It's just much bigger and much more muscly than a typical dog, a typical wolfhound. It's huge.
When you walk up to it, I'm gonna kind of react because I think you're gonna kill it.
But yeah, it's big. I mean, it's... You
I
know...
heard it.
Lena,
Don't hurt it, know it.
I wasn't gonna do anything without everyone's agreements. If we bring these things back,
I mean, a typical wolfhound probably weighs between like 100 and 130-ish pounds. This thing is probably tipping like 230. Imagine like a very big Saint Bernard. That's how big this is, but with a wolfhound type body.
here's the thing.
And instead of being like 3 foot at the shoulders, it's closer to like 4.5 to 5 foot at the shoulders.
Yeah, it's towering over me. I mean,
yeah, it's big.
But we don't know that it's been tainted.
we think it ate what I just burned in there. And that's what caused it to change. That is chaos changing it, which will not go over well if we bring it back like this, because we'd have to tell them what happened to it.
But doesn't it get its chance to argue against that? Like, what if
we're
dog? Wrong?
Do you speak dog?
Well, no, but
Give
I
it its
can't
day
tell
in
if
court, damn it.
I can't tell if it's been tainted. Maybe somebody can. If it's been tainted, I'll put it out of its misery.
Hey,
but
you're on the way to Null in the Temple of Verna. Oh, can you decipher this script? Oh, and by the way, is this a Chaos Dog?
Lena, how do you explain its size and monstrosity?
I mean, I haven't met the mayor. Maybe he's just a really good dog breeder.
Prize dog.
So, okay, then I suggest we bring these two back and let the townspeople judge it, because they've seen it before. It got mutated, right?
Yeah.
We have to be prepared to defend it if we need to, or give it up if they're going to.
Why would we defend it? We'll kill it if they want to kill it.
Cascai is going to look at Lena on that one.
Lena looks sad, but she just nods.
I mean,
Right,
if the townspeople are looking at it and like, that's not the dog that left,
These are not the dogs we were looking for.
And there's two more out here.
There's two more roaming somewhere, yeah. The ones that fled.
I'm gonna walk over to this elk and be like, probably sketch that they had there. These are some excellent hunting dogs, either way. And I'm gonna go ahead and...
I mean, clearly they are. Either they or that other thing dragged this thing down.
And I'm looking at those antlers. Those are some nice antlers.
Well, that's some huge. It's got, you've got a nice 16 point there.
Yeah, that's some decent money right there. So that's worth taking back. Maybe not the whole ripped to shreds corpse of it all, but
The antlers, yeah. It's a nice rack.
Yeah. People like that kind of stuff.
Distract them with the antlers.
I'll fetch those antlers, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so is the game plan to, take the two injured dogs back into town?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to keep them, but yes.
I want to keep them. They're cool as hell.
I know.
Could you
I
imagine?
want one so bad.
Alrighty.
Imagine Kazkaya going into battle with this battle beast next to her. We'll get armor for it.
Okay.
Dog armor!
Are you calling people out from the tavern to come look, or are you drowning what these things into the tavern?
Absolutely not walking these things into the
I'm
tavern.
not taking them in.
Okay. So the general consensus is they look like Mayor Hansel's dogs, but they sure have grown some. They're way bigger than they ever were. And I don't like the way that one keeps looking at me.
So they're still a little saucy, huh?
I mean, maybe they're just pissed because they got the shit kicked out of them. Who knows? But there's definitely a level of something going on there. They're almost there's an element of process going on. They're not just blankly sorrowful dogs. It's like there's things ticking in there. But again, they are a good 100 pounds or more bigger than they were a couple of weeks ago. And they were big then.
Been working out.
I'm gonna get some of the sausages and be feeding them.
Okay. They'll eat them quite happily. I mean, they'll tell you, Mayor Hansel will be glad to have them back. Not sure what they've been eating that got him this big, but he'll probably be grateful for it. But he does love his dogs, so
Well, there was a monstrous thing out there that Kaya here slaughtered. And there was also there was a grave out there of something equally scary, which
well, they're maybe that's what, the monstrous thing, maybe that's what was killing the lambs and stalking us. Maybe these dogs had nothing to do with it.
Well, they were with the scary thing. And the scary thing had green eyes. Glowing green eyes. And there was a grave out there with a corpse in it that was also eaten. Which wasn't natural either.
Do we buy the dogs off the town?
Well, the dogs belong to the mayor, and the mayor is not here. They're not going to sell you the dogs because they're not their dogs. So you can either return the dogs to the mayor's mansion, or you can take the dogs. That is your choice. Nobody in the tavern is going to stop two dwarves taking the dogs. That being said, they will certainly not. They certainly have no permission or ability to gift you the dogs. They belong to the mayor.
I'm gonna look at Kazkaya and Lena and be like,
so it's really a choice. Do you want to take a couple of dogs with you and load them on the boat and take Mayor Hansel's dogs, his prized doggies, or do you want to take them back to the mayor's place and say, hey, look after your dogs a bit better, P.S. there's two more roaming around out there. Don't know what happened to the other one.
I mean, they're not ours.
Yeah, there is no honor in dog theft. This is practically horse theft, the size of these dogs.
Right? It's like horse thievery.
We're talking high crime. We're talking high crime here.
what are we also going to do about the two that are roaming still?
Yeah, what do you want to do about those?
I mean, we had to injure these two to get them.
Leave that in the hands of someone else. He's got 2 dogs back. Surely he'll track them down. Plus, they'll probably be easier to fetch once they've settled down a bit.
And that other thing's not out there with them anymore, and who knows? Maybe they'll recognize him and.
Well, one of the. I mean, there is the whatever was red eyes thing out there.
Yeah. The old man will say, "Red, green, there were glowing eyes. I can't be 100% sure that it wasn't green."
Well,
red and green are two very different. Those are like.
I was scared. Okay, it was dark. They were in the night.
Colorblind. We don't know. Red and green are easy to mix up if you're colorblind.
Well, then we did.
Red seems more evil.
I mean, we're not going to be here for much longer. So someone would have to really deal with that. I guess when we're not here.
Hey, you've solved two. You've solved 2/3 of the problem. 3 out of 5.
Yeah, we need to return them to the mayor's place.
Okay, so you're gonna escort the dogs back. Yeah, the mayor's manservant will be very grateful. He'll of course ask you. You didn't by chance happen to see 3 more, did you? And did you feed them? What did you feed them? They are considerably. I honestly thought that when they come back, they would seem to be a little bit more emancipated, but they are. I mean, rather full.
Sausages.
So there's 2 more roaming out there that we know of. I'm afraid one of them is dead. There was a monstrous thing out there that
killed
wreaking havoc on things. Yes,
I see.
Because of it, it's dead.
I understand. Well, is there any chance you could find the other 2 and bring them back, or
Gore? I mean, we're leaving tomorrow or the following day. Like
tomorrow.
Days?
To know.
Yes. So I'm saying, I'm sorry, but we're traveling up the river tomorrow. We can't miss our boat.
Well, you have done us a favor by bringing us these 2 at least.
Please keep a close eye on them.
Do you perhaps at least have an idea of where we can find them?
Northeast, that way, and I'm going to point in the general direction.
So they were in the woods, hiding in the woods. Okay, well,
yeah, one ran further northeast and one ran southwest.
Well, perhaps I will convince some of the villagers to help us find them. To make sure that the mayor is not too unhappy when he returns.
Be careful. They were a little ornery.
Yes, also a little bit larger than I remember. As I said,
they're a bit of a handful.
Yes. This one is. I can almost pat it on the head, like. But,
Yeah.
well, I appreciate it. I'm sure the mayor would want me to offer you a small reward from the sums. I suppose 10 gold crowns per dog would be fair. So you've returned 2 dogs, so here is 20 gold crowns. After all, they are worth considerable amount of money. So he'll basically give you 20 gold crowns to split 5 apiece, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, we're sorry we couldn't be more helpful.
No, you have done more than I expected from outsiders. As I said, I will put in a good word for you for the mayor and let him know that you helped.
Yes, the good news is the monstrous thing out there is burned. We killed it and burned it.
Do you have any more details? A monstrous thing description, perhaps?
Spiny back, glowing green eyes, gigantic, scary.
It had a big fluffy tail.
A big fluffy.
Yeah.
So was this thing sort of like a beast man, or?
It
Beast
didn't
dog?
really.
So it was more a beast dog, like a large wolf.
I've never seen a wolf like that.
Yes, but with like bony spines on the back.
But it was wolf-like.
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 Then I will tell Mayor Hansel that they were in the throes of being led astray by a strange chaos wolf. Okay.
That sounds pretty accurate, actually.
That's what I will do.
I'm gonna pet the puppies, and I'm gonna hug the first one.
Okay. It will let you. The other one still looks like rather pissed off at the whole scenario. But the other one looks at you and it's like, the one is like, and the other one is like.
Be good. Be good, puppy.
Yeah. We'll just do it again, yeah?
Alrighty.
Give it
Okay.
another go. I could wrestle a dog all day.
The people at the tavern are happy that you have helped in the scenario, and they feel like maybe the mayor won't be quite so mad at the town. And they'll provide you free board and take care of your food and all of that stuff. And the following morning, you can continue your trip down the river to ultimately arrive at Nuln and the Grand Temple of Arena to find out more about what it is that you guys have found. What strange written script. And that is where we will wrap things up for this evening. Pretty much right on time, so that all works out nicely. Alrighty. Good jobby. Good jobby job.
Well played, team.
Alright, if you've got any questions, now is a great time to ask them. This will be the last show we have of 2023. We won't be having any shows between Christmas and New Year. Everybody enjoy your families, take off some quality time. Because the Monday is Christmas Day, we won't have a Monday show on that week. So actually, this will be the first show back in 2024 on January 4th. So in all seriousness, yeah, January 4th. Back here for more of this. That'll be our next show back. That doesn't mean that no cast members or anything may or may not, we may or may not stream, but there won't be any scheduled shows. Treants, let them drink deeply. There you go. Any questions? I can recommend something to watch in the meantime.
Holiday
The
Fireplace.
Holiday Fireplace, there you go. Reacher Season 2.
Yeah.
The Barbie movie's on Prime. I watched it last night. No, it's on Max. It's on Max. Oh my gosh,
okay.
you guys. It was
It's
so
good.
funny.
It's so good.
I
love
love
the Barbie
kids so
movie.
much.
And there's only one Alan.
No, Alan was so great. I love they were like, Alan, he helps me rub their feet or whatever. And he was like, he loves doing that. I don't like doing that.
Gotta love it. Alright guys, well we got no questions, so you know what? We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for our cheer. Thank you for our subs. Thank you for our resubs. And thanks to every one of you that spent your evening here on this Thursday with us. We had fun. Hope you did too. We will see you in the new year. If we don't see you or talk to you before, everybody have a merry holiday season. Happy New Year. And play some games. Have some fun. Enjoy your family. Eat food. Drink things. Later, Tater. Oh, hold on a sec. Okay. Sure, Diomedes. You got a question for us?
Oh, hi, Diomedes.
I will certainly wait for
I
you.
haven't seen you in a minute. Is it Diomedes?
In a hot minute.
Diomedes?
I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
Diomedes. It was I, Dio.
Holy diver!
Holy diver! Yeah, no, that was.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna enjoy cooking the shit out of that ham.
The big fuck off ham.
A big fuck off ham. Loading that
Fuck
bitch up
off
with
ham.
all kinds of dark, fruity
God, I'm
cider.
so jealous.
Yeah. The good thing with a good ham, you can eat it, and then you can eat it, and you can have it in sandwiches, and then you can have it like in an omelet, and then you can have it like with mashed potatoes, and then you can have it like it's like so many things you can do. Diomedes, God's Hill, what did you just do? He did a thing.
Oh my goodness, he did a thing.
He did a
What
thing.
did he do?
Hold on. I didn't have the... I closed out the other thing, so let me reload the other thing. That was very, very kind of you, dude. So much love. We appreciate you.
What did he do?
He dumped a very kind donation on us right
Oh,
before he's
thank
out the
you.
gate. Yeah. That was a thing.
Didn't he just do that?
Yeah, he literally
he
did
just did it 3 days ago, and he just did it again. Dude,
Oh, so generous.
like
Thank
always,
you.
it is never asked, never expected, always appreciated. Don't ever, please, give us money you don't have or do donations that you can't afford. But we will never, ever say we're not happy or grateful for it. So much love for you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Here, have some nipsters and some mimics. Much love. Thank you for that. Happy Christmas to all. And to all, a good night. We will see you all again very, very soon. Are you doing any streaming through the holiday Satch? I mean, or Satch or Shagget or Spook? Nat, you don't
Probably
really stream
will.
by yourself.
I don't know what
so-
I'm gonna stream, but yeah.
I don't really know how to stream. I'm sorry, guys.
We'll figure it out, Nat.
Yeah,
We appreciate
we'll
you.
see. I don't have plans to, but maybe. I have a couple days off soon. So.
Seeing as I don't think I offered him up. Let me see if I still have these.
Beta.
Let me look real quick. Where is it? Groups.
Nipster's got a wagon tallywhacker.
He sure does. Where's
Acid
the
snake.
Yeah, right.
He's got the little Wangenberg.
The Wangenberg.
The little Vanga. A sweet little Vanga.
Oh, it's just up the river from Little Venga.
You gotta love some. You know what's funny is almost every name that they used in Warhammer for the Empire is like one letter off an actual place in Germany. Almost all of them are like literally like just right there.
To answer your question while you're doing that, Gore, yes,
Okay.
I will be streaming. I do some Rogue Trader. I do it sometimes in Discord, sometimes on my stream.
Right.
I've also done some video editing for the YouTube, which I gotta upload. So I
Gotcha,
stream that. We
gotcha.
just talk, and while I do it, because
Cool.
I'm bored.
Yeah. So we are on Blue Sky as well as on X.
It's Twitter.
X. But I have a couple of Blue Sky codes to give away. If anybody wants to get on Blue Sky, I offered them out to Cass. Nobody took them. I've offered them out to mods. Nobody took them. So they're up for grabs in chat. So if any of you need a Blue Sky invite, just let me know right now. Say you want it. and I will PM you the invite. First come, first served. I got 2 of them. And if nobody wants them, that's fine too. But if you want one, and you want to get on Blue Sky, seeing as Blue Sky you have to have an invite to get on it, then I got you.
Right, Junk? Too many apps.
There is entirely too many apps. Yeah, we jumped on Blue Sky just because it's like, you know what, who knows what's going to happen with X, seeing as Leon's got his hands on it. Maybe gone in a year's time. So, so we jumped on Blue Sky just so we could lock in how we roll. But as I said, if anybody wants a Blue Sky invite to get on there, I have a couple to give out, so just let me know. Yes.
Easy, please. Thank you
Don't
for the
die
following.
from the stress. See, Blue Sky invites. You can't even give them away, folks. I don't want one. I don't want it. It's one more app for me to keep up with. Damn it.
I don't got time for Blue Sky.
Mr. Blue Sky. Rolling
Ski.
down the avenue where the sun shines brightly. I don't even know what that is, so won't be a waste of time on me. It's Blue Sky is it's a Twitter clone. It's another platform.
It's not Twitter/X. It's not Truth Social.
Mythical Paladin.
It's not Threads.
It's another messaging platform that isn't X or Twitter. It isn't Truth Social. It's one more that came along that may or may not be there when the others are gone. We don't know. But the only difference is you can't just choose to join it. You have to be invited by an existing member. Sorry.
And then, like, if I, say, have, like, something that I find on there that's, like, directly insinuating that people like me should die or people like something else should die, I can report it and it actually gets banned.
Yeah, right
Though
now...
I have heard that people are way more, like, miss me with that shit.
Yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit more stringent, a little bit more kind of, like, governed, I think.
Like, I know that some certain people of certain political tendencies
it's so
have gone
hard
on
to
there,
even talk about it. It's like
have gone onto Blue Sky and tried to like say stuff, and people are like, "Why the hell are you here? Go back to Twitter or Truth Social or whatever."
Truth Social's where you belong, buddy. Yeah, but no, it's just another platform, as I said, and for us, it's like, hey, we want to be wherever anybody is that might want to watch our show, so we try to like cover those things, but you know, Twitter seems to be going down the tubes fast, is all I know.
The only reason I'm still there is to watch it happen.
The only reason I'm still there is
It's
so that I can let
entertaining.
people that are still there know about our scheduling. And that literally
It's like a
is
train
it.
wreck, you know. You can't look away.
If it wasn't for the fact that most people have a Twitter account or an X account, and it's the best way to let people know if we're not having a show or we do have a show, I wouldn't be there. There's no reason to anymore. But it's a form. It's a platform. So, all right, folks. Well, much love to everybody. Once again, thank you so much, Diamond is God's Hell. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you nonetheless. We will be back
In the new year!
in the new year on January 4th. Some of us will be back probably in the new year. If I get bored, I may do a thing. I may stream something. Shagget will probably stream something. Spook may stream something. Watch
maybe.
one of the weird social media platforms to see if we pop something up there.
Or Discord.
Or on the Discord
Yeah.
channel.
Discord,
There you
yeah,
go.
I guess, yeah.
There's
We
also
should
a
do
Discord
that.
channel. So do that too.
And yeah, even when I forget, Junk Climber always remembers.
Always a pleasure. Well, it is a pleasure to have all of you with us.
Thanks again,
Y'all
buddy.
take care. Y'all take care, and we will see you again soon. Much love. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.